she got like 5 or 6 parts of this, first of all.
Oh my
The
Lord.
thing that got me with this story was before she was even talking, one of the things that she kept covering was the fact that her mother was all for the men, like men, 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 men. And it taught her daughters to be male centered too. And from just listening at this and looking at this and thinking about some of the people that we have followed before,
Mm-hmm.
these are the women who grow up and don't respect female friendships, in my opinion. Because if you're doing that to your own daughters and you're showing your daughters that it's men and everything else above everything else,
Yeah.
why would you
Yeah.
respect a friendship?
Yeah. I see
Like
where you're
Renee,
going.
yes, it just keeps getting worse and worse.
I see
Which,
where you're going.
you know
That's a
what I'm
good point.
saying?
Yeah, men over everything. Yeah, that's a great point. Yeah.
So
Not
it
good.
got me because while I'm getting the grabbing stuff, like it's a couple things I want to talk about today. It got me because it just reminds me of why there are certain women who will call themselves easing into your life, and the whole time they have ulterior motives to the point of,
Mm.
let me see, I got the other thing. Oh damn it, I may not have put that on here. I hate when I don't put my stuff on there. Thank you, Asia. Tap, 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 tap. You heard my baby. Tap, tap, tap the screen.
Like,
Tap,
oh
tap the
God.
screen. Damn, I didn't put that one on it. Mothers, I am telling you, it looks so terrible
Yeah.
when you center a man above everything else. And these little girls will grow up and be just as gross,
Yep.
if not as grosser. And then you have a situation, like I say, with Renee, where, she don't understand why she don't have that many women in her life. And you need female friendships. What do you think, Sharice? Renee was
So
saying.
you definitely need people in your life that you can bounce off of, can be close with, can share with, can experience life with. I don't have friends by choice because I have a really, really big full life. And a friendship is a relationship, and I don't have the time on my end to dedicate to a friendship or a friend relationship. So, but I still agree. I have you. I have my sister. You have a huge family. You know what I mean? That we do things with. So you still need some type of village. So I agree with you. And there's another thing that I want to say too about mothers that are raising daughters like that. You don't think that just because they're little or they're young, they're not saying it and retaining things, because that is major. Mothers often think, oh, they ain't gonna remember. This gonna be, they ain't paying attention. They only know what they saying or whatever. But that's not true. So don't take your kids into situations thinking that they won't know or they won't remember, because they will.
They will. That little story she revealed about her stepdad told a lot about the type of mom Lakeisha was. So June Jim, I have been looking for that story, baby. I know I ask y'all a lot, but I do be, as y'all can clearly see, we do use that. Give that to me if you have that, because I want to definitely use that, because I've heard about that stepdad story.
Natalie said
put
it
it in
was
my
on
file.
her YouTube.
Huh?
On whose YouTube, Natalie? Natalie said it was on her YouTube, but I don't know whose YouTube. Renee's or Lakeisha's or what?
Yeah, tell me whose YouTube is on.
Renee.
Okay. All right.
Thank
so
you,
yeah,
Natalie.
let me see if I can find it. Thank you, baby. Show that to me if you can.
If I can find it, let me see. Renee YouTube, and it's a story about her stepdad.
It's saying Bernays. Miss Diva saying Bernays page.
Okay.
So yeah, June Jim said she's gonna see if she can find it. Okay. So yeah, that was the first thing. The other thing I want to cover before we get into Devin gave us 2 poems, and we do a whole plethora of other things that we're doing. Okay. So let me.
Oh my God.
Before I get into that, I want to talk about this situation because since I put my Claressa videos up, there are a lot of people who don't know the lore behind the relationship. Okay, so first thing is first with the Claressa situation. My point of doing any of the videos are not from where everybody else's point is. Y'all know how I feel about relationships. So just because if you lose a man or the man come out of your life, I always feel, especially when you're young, that's a good thing, because they can make way for somebody else that's for you. So I'm not really in the neighborhood of wanting a person to stay with a person that don't. Matter of fact, if y'all, I don't know how, y'all know we older. I recall seeing a lot of people that were older staying with men in situations just because they were married. That's
Thank you.
I don't
Thank you, CT.
I don't subscribe to that at all. Okay, I honestly feel like, especially when you're young, if the marriage is over, the relationship don't work, it's quite all right to get somebody else and get them out the way. So my purpose of the videos were because I don't think Claressa knows who she is, and as a result of that, she is focusing more on him than her career.
Correct.
That's my purpose. To the point is him. I also see danger, having been a little bit older. I see danger playing out in that at any point.
Yeah.
You know, he can leave and then she may be spun around. Now, two things before I show y'all, to give y'all the origin of the story between Remy and Claressa. A lot of people don't know. The first thing is they were saying that she may be on a spectrum. Okay, so if she's on the spectrum, she absolutely needs to have more people around her that's going to be paying attention. Okay, so if that's the case, I don't know if that's true or not. I think she just may be a little bit bizarre. But if she is on a spectrum, then this is my point even more. She needs to have the right people around her because, you know, especially if she's doesn't know how to manage it. Not everybody, some people find out later in life that they may be on a spectrum. And so if that's the case, she needs management for that. That don't have nothing to do with what I'm saying, though, because there are plenty of people on the spectrum who have businesses, who are successful and all of that, and then are focused. But if she is on the spectrum, I feel like she may need more management. Go ahead, Sharice.
Yes. Natalie says she was incorrect. It was her TikTok, and she sent the video to you, your DM.
Okay, thank you, baby. I'm gonna put that in later.
Thank you, Natalie.
Okay. So that was the first thing.
It's very cringy to see because she is great. She has called herself the GOAT with a W. You know, the greatest woman of all time. She's an excellent boxer. And she can continue to be because she's younger. Her career can continue to go on, but not at the rate that she's going. Because my fear is, I believe you said this, is she's not focused. You can't be in a ring and not be focused.
No.
So you know what I mean? Like this you got to be very careful with what she does. She needs to concentrate.
Thing is frozen right now.
You frozen?
Yeah, I got a thing is in the middle of my screen. Wait a minute.
Oh, okay.
Damn, I can't move it out the way. God damn it.
I say, where's her publicist? Mixologist said. Yeah, see, I don't know. I don't know that she's had one. Okay. I don't know if she had one. She definitely needs one. Welcome,
Queen. Virgo said, I found y'all on TikTok. Welcome, baby. I see you now. Y'all are some of my favorite characters. Thank you, baby.
I love it.
Thank you. I still got this thing on the screen, guys.
Oh. You think you're going to have to go out?
If it don't go away, I may have to.
Take your, if you're on Wi-Fi, take it off. Maybe that might help.
Oh, yeah, let me do that.
Okay. Let's see what Brent's too. Let me see. GC said there's definitely something clinically diagnosable with Claressa. Yeah.
Let's see if that works.
I don't know if she's a boxer. You know what I mean? And somebody had brought up she might have some type of CTE. You know, she is getting hit. You know.
Thank you, Nikki, baby, for grabbing your daily.
But
that may be it. Whatever it is, it doesn't negate my thing about her focusing too much on him to the point of, I don't know if y'all saw a video that I think it may have been earlier last year where they asked her what her goals are. Thank you, Asia, for 2026. And the first thing she starts hollering about was she want to have a baby. The man did not ask her what your goal was in reference to Papoose. He said, what is your goal for 2026? And the first thing she yelled was, I want to have a baby. And then he's like, okay, he went with it. And he said, do you know what you want? She said, well, Papoose want a boy. And it's like totally. And then she just threw in at the end, oh, and I want to get a couple boxing. I want to get a couple of matches and then that'd be it.
Yeah.
And I don't think that he wants her for that at all. I meant content creators. I apologize calling y'all characters. Oh, I don't mind, baby. You're very smart and intelligent. I ain't taking no wrong way at all.
No.
Flowers L, she definitely said a baby. So when I put the videos up too, right? I put the videos up and a lot of people were confused and was going at Remyma in a crazy way. I never even said anything about Remy.
Right.
Only thing I said at the end was that he's 5 seconds from telling her, keep my wife's name out your goddamn mouth. And that was because of the interview on the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
I never said anything about Remy. But people don't understand why Remy was originally upset. This woman was in her DMs, y'all, asking her how to dress like her.
Yeah.
Okay. I have it all on here because I want y'all to see it.
She like the way she dressed. She's climbed in there.
Let me let y'all see this so y'all can see. Flip it around.
Talking about destiny.
Please tap the screen, babies. Support the live. That helps me. And if you find value in our content, please like the live. Oh shit.
What's wrong, fool? Chocolate.
Yeah. See, it's a lot going on. I like it up here on this thing, but when I need to grab it,
it's hard to pull down. Yeah.
Yeah. Now y'all might not be able to see it, but I'm gonna.
Oh, you gonna read it, boo?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to.
Okay.
Okay, so this was early on. It says, Remy, do you have a stylist at the top? Okay.
That's
and then Remy says, nope, I dress myself. Welcome in, Dr. Bridges. Then Claressa came in and says, I want to wear some clothes. Thank you, LMCW, for the week of my fights. That's memorable. She's like, now mind you, this is in 2022, y'all. Okay, so she climbed in August 15, 2022, climbed in Remy's DMs and asked her how to riff like her. Thank you, Miss Diva, baby. She says, I want to wear some clothes that this week of my fight that's memorable, like where people can see that I got a body. I'm about my business. I know fashion. Just don't have any idea on what's in or what's out to wear. First of all, baby, you don't know fashion, and it's okay.
No fashion if you don't know what.
Thank you, Katie, for grabbing your daily, baby.
Oh man.
She says, bet. Remy says, bet. I'll put a few things together. How are you in heels? She says, heels after the fight are fine. Before the fight, flats. So then Remy was gracious, y'all.
Wow.
In giving her ideas on what to wear. She says, I do sneakers with girly stuff a lot. I'm going to send you some pics. I styled me and Rhapsody for our video. It came out cute. And she doesn't really do shoes or girly. Let me show you. And then went to show her, y'all, the stuff that she could wear.
Oh, wow.
But they hating on this woman. Again, I'm not even talking about this woman.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm saying, Dr. Bridges. Low-key giving Brene.
Yes.
Wow, I didn't know she did that. Yes, June Jim. That's why I'm setting it straight, because people are getting real crazy about what happened.
Oh, this is good.
Remy is giving her all of her clothing ideas. Thank you, June Jim, baby. And so these are all the ideas she spent.
Thank you.
Spent time to tag and do all of this, y'all. So then it came. She says, I'm going to find whatever I got. This is Remy. I'm going to find whatever I got in my phone with flats or sneaks and send to you and just heart what you like. I'll also put together some mood boards for you. They don't ready for sexy. They don't ready for sexy. Or he probably mean they ain't ready for sexy. So then she went in and gave her more ideas.
Yikes. Oh my gosh. Look at these looks.
Okay.
Wow.
So then it says, then Remy said, oh, she came back. Claressa told me, I love oxtails. So it's probably a story that Remy put up.
Right.
And then Remy came back and said, yes, bitch, I'm screaming in here. Congratulations. Whoa. Even gave her love, y'all. Thank you, Queen.
My gosh.
On a fight. This was on October 15th, 2022.
Wow.
So then she says, thank you, Remyma. And then she says some sneak shit. Hey, Shanique, welcome in, baby. She says, you still here in Vegas? Thank you for grabbing your daily, baby. Ooh. She said, nah, I leave early Sunday. Why are you worried about where this woman is at? Right. She says, man, I missed you. So she's thinking that she's just checking on her.
Right.
She says, damn. And then she said, Happy New Year. This is January 4th.
Oh, my God.
She said, Happy New Year, Remy. And then she said, what's on? And then Remy said, hey, babes, I think it's Amazon Prime BET Plus.
Yikes.
Thank you, June Jim, baby. Goddamn hand locked up on me on that. I shouldn't have held it so tight. Let me turn around.
Oh.
So.
Whoa.
That's what was said or what was going on. It is very sickening.
That is giving Brene.
Very sickening,
Giving
Shanique.
Brene to Akira.
Very sickening.
Wow.
What do you say, Sharice?
It's giving giving Brene S to Akira. Like,
Thank you, T.I.
why would Remy did not have to do any of that. That's very sneaky. I don't like how I didn't know that. I mean, I knew she asked about her clothes, but I didn't know it was that detailed. And then Remy went and gave her looks and everything. I mean, she sent her a bunch of looks. That's insane. That makes no sense at all, man. I didn't know it was that deep. Thank y'all for liking both lives. Appreciate it.
Nikki said people are so weird these days. Shanique said, hey there, guys. Hey there, my baby. Just sickening, Shanique says.
Yeah.
And for Claressa to have all this animosity towards Remy is crazy. This is what I'm saying, Soraya. I'm so glad you said that, baby. Because, again, when I'm doing my videos, I'm talking about the fact that Claressa is so focused on Pap that she's losing the moment. Thank you, Elite, baby. That's what I'm writing about. I don't care nothing about her not being with Remy not being with him because, again, move out the way so somebody that can love me either which way can get there. Why are we wasting time?
Right.
But the fact that people act like Remy is being pressed when Remy has yet, outside of setting the record straight, she don't even talk about this woman.
Right.
She's not even, it was early on. Thank you, Elite, baby. It was early on when she even began to have a conversation about her. So the fact that she's doing that when she helped her and was gracious shows why we need to be monitoring, not with fear,
right,
but paying attention to the women we bring around us.
Yeah, man. Big time. Big time. And that was just on messages. I wonder if they got any closer. Like, did they hook up and meet up with each other? You know what I mean? Anything like that ever go down?
Snuffing her out like Renee did Akira. Thank you, Keisha, for grabbing your daily. Flowers L said, I'm glad I followed. You be getting the backstory. Yes, babies. Thank you. I be wanting y'all to know.
Y'all don't know. She not going to bring it to you unless she has all the lore.
I want to make sure we have all of it.
That's what she do. She is a storyteller, so she needs to know the entire story so she can bring it to you.
Damn, I didn't notice. June Jim said that's crazy.
Thank you.
ABD is definitely giving Brene, and it's definitely giving Brene. Trying to infiltrate. Yeah, like why you want to know what's going on in where I'm at?
Yeah.
Can't compete where you can't compare. Oh my God, yes. Kristen says, and Pap is really Tim because he ain't trying to get a divorce. No, because he need to make sure, especially now.
Yeah.
Because Claressa is not adding up. So he has to make a decision. Number one, to divorce her, and if you want to link to her. Because she's ready. Claressa's ready to be married, in my opinion.
Of course. Yeah. I think she's ready to give it all up for that.
Yeah.
Too.
And that ain't what he wants. So
no.
He wants to make sure that if I do this with you, that you ain't gonna be like now. Now I don't want box no more.
Yeah.
She's not shined up enough to be trophy wife status.
Yeah.
That's just not, Remy, yes, she's not shined up enough. She brings Remy up unprovoked, right? She won him back. So yeah, that was my purpose of doing the videos. But what I noticed though, those videos trigger a certain type of individual. If you heard from my video about Claressa needs to make sure she's focused on her business, and she's a champion. If you heard you're hating, you're somebody who don't wash your ass. And that people can't tell you that you smell because if they tell you, you will be offended. Because there's nothing I didn't bring up Remy. I didn't say that, that Papoose and Remy want to be together. Right. I said that she needs to focus on her career because she's a champion. If you heard anything else other than that, people can't talk to you.
Nope.
And as a result, you probably the one that stank at the office, who don't know how to wash up.
Not to sit down with.
And nobody can come and tell you anything because they know you're not going to be able to handle it. That's what I feel. Because nothing about that gave anything other than that.
Thank you, Juju. Oh my goodness. Yo, that is insane, baby. I did not know
about that gave anything other than that.
Thank y'all for liking both live. Okay, let me see. W said Remy ready for the divorce. Even said she will pay for it. Pap stalling. Ooh.
Yes. Thank you, Keisha, baby.
Yikes.
Thank you, Nikki. Appreciate you. Thank you. Okay, so are we ready for the for the main program of the evening? And I did some prompting. Thank you, baby, so much. Thank you, Kristen.
I love when you prompt.
I did some prompting for us, but I want to listen to these poems first. Okay. First, we got to set the record straight. We got to talk about what happened. Okay. So while I was in bed yesterday nursing a headache, Devin dropped one poem. The poem was, I believe he dropped that one yesterday.
Yeah.
Right?
Or the night before. I think it came on in it that night or something because he was getting them like, I think it was late that night.
Yeah, let's not even do that one first. Let's talk about something first, and then we're going to do the poem because it connects to the poem. Okay. Y'all know at this point that Brene had her birthday party. Wait, it's another one. Yes, becoming Dr. Bridges.
Yeah.
LMCW grabbed me, gave it to me. Welcome. Happy New Year, Elite baby. Welcome.
Nephew went out there and jumped out there and did another poem this morning.
Hey, Kenna. So he did another one. So let me show y'all first. So in the Reddit group that I'm a part of, they actually did a picture.
Thank you, Leah.
Back in the day, Brene had requested a birthday cake. Now I'm going to show this to y'all.
That's insane.
Hey, Susie Q, welcome in, baby.
Y'all don't forget to like T Live while she's flipping and showing. She's still over there, even though we don't see her.
Yes, thank you.
The live.
Thank you, baby. This was done. I don't know if y'all can see this, but this was done on February 10th, 2025. And Brene says, Tim Montague, baby, I want with eyes. This is what she said she wanted.
A Lilo and Stitch cake.
Which is a really cute cake.
It is cute.
You know, that's what she wanted. I saw some posts about this, and Tim got her a girl. Yes. This is what she wanted, y'all. Right?
That's it.
This is what she got. Okay?
Not the before and after, baby.
My cousin did a fly ass stitch cake for me on my kid's 8th birthday. Yes.
It's easy. Tim could have taken that cake that he ended up buying her, not that size, but could have got like a half sheet cake.
Yes.
And got a Laylo and say, give me Laylo and Stitch design and say happy birthday, Brene. No, it wouldn't have been designed like that. You know, he probably couldn't afford nothing like that. But you could have made some effort.
He could save up. I'm sure she done gave him $50 here, $100 there. He could have saved up and got this cake.
No, yeah, we ain't talking about $5,000.
Yeah, this cake probably would have ran about maybe under $100.
$100, something like that. It's a kid cake, so yeah.
Yeah, under $100 would it do? You got the what they call it, the screen little print on the top, the little flowers and stuff. It wouldn't call. I may even be over saying for saying it's 100. But he got her this.
Yep. Baby. Why Jay, let me see. Jay Cherie said, and she wearing a blue shirt thinking she was gonna match the cake. And
she probably thought he was gonna do it.
It is the same blue. That's actually my favorite color, royal blue. Yeah. You're right.
Looks like he made it himself. Yes, he could have bought edible images on Amazon. Yes. Imagine she bought him all the streaming equipment only for her to get a $15 cake. Dr. Bridges says exactly.
Yeah.
This is what he did. Okay. Before we go into what I want to talk about, because y'all know over here we go into the psychology. We don't just be like, although it's hilarious. She asked for him, she got him, it's hers. We like to go deeper over here.
Yeah.
Before we did that, right? So I said, all right, today, yesterday, I said, when I come back on live, I'm not even going to really talk about too much of Brene. Then this happens, and I got people sending me videos, pictures, and everything. I said, we got to cover it. And let me tell you why. First, there's a psychology. Thank you, Sylvia. Behind why we all are interested, right?
Yeah.
So I need help putting it into words. I want y'all to hear what this thing say. And then we're going to go into Devin's poems and all of that. Okay. Please tap the lives, baby.
Yes, make sure y'all liking that live. She's working hard over there. And even though, thank you so much, is Mrs. Even though she's showing us her screen, she's still there. So make sure y'all tapping the lives. We appreciate that.
Thank you, baby.
Yeah.
Let me see. So I asked my friend. And if you don't know, y'all need to really get into, chat can help you do a lot of stuff. A Walmart cake, right? So they were first trying to say crafty that it was a Publix cake. And people was like, absolutely not. Them Publix cakes be like that.
Oh, wow.
They cleared that up quick.
Yikes.
They cleared it up quick. So he may have gotten it from the local grocery store or something, but definitely not no Publix cake. Folks came in and was like, absolutely not. Okay, so I said, can you tell me why everybody seems to be interested in this case? I want y'all to hear what it says.
Okay.
And then we're going to go into the poem and all that. I asked a lot of other questions too.
Ooh.
Okay. I want y'all to hear this.
Oh, this is a great
Can
question.
you hear it?
And honestly,
Yeah, baby.
the answer says as much about
After
people as
live.
it does about Brene, Tim, Akira, and
You can
Devin.
hear clearly?
Yes.
Here's why this saga has legs, even with nothing new happening, and why the verdict poured
Because I
gas.
said outside, and this was before Devin's poems and all of that. So some things will make sense for why we keep talking about it. But then, of course, it keeps being fed. And so here we are.
Lean on it. It hits a rare sweet spot, real, messy, and legally confirmed. This isn't rumor-only gossip.
Thank you,
It crossed
Vonnie.
into courtroom reality. You've got marriages overlapping, old teenage history, emotional entanglements, and then a very public alienation of affection loss in November. That verdict didn't just end a case. It validated that something serious,
you.
disruptive, and emotionally charged happened.
Thank
People
you, baby.
love when their suspicions get stamped with legal ink.
Mm.
Brene is a polarizing central figure.
Mhm.
Whether people empathize with her or criticize her, they react to her. Based on what you shared, she's not passive.
Baby.
She's emotionally expressive. She pursued the case instead of quietly
Thank you,
retreating.
Jim.
That combination makes people project onto her. Some see a woman fighting for love and dignity. Others see ego, obsession, or control. Polarization equals longevity. Nobody talks for years about someone who's neutral.
Thank you,
Number
Curious.
3, Tim is the ambiguous male lead.
Yes, babies. If you don't know when, we use ChatGPT. So I like to be able to go deeper into why are we so interested in this. So chat always helps us really delve it out. So that's what you're hearing. You just got to know how to prompt. And that's what I'll be doing at the end of this month. Thank you, Curious. I'm going to be talking about prompting because as I've said before on our show, that if you don't know AI, if you don't know how to prompt, you're going to be missing the mark because there are a lot of jobs that are going to be totally AI based. So the more you know it, the better you are. Okay. So that's what this is, honey.
Tim isn't a clear villain or hero. And that
Oh, Toddy said, I appreciate how y'all two lovely people break this down. My pleasure. You can, oh my God, you can use AI. Yes, honey. Welcome, Bonnie. Thank you, Bonnie.
drives people nuts in the best way. Teenage history
Thank you,
with Brene,
Toddy.
later marriage,
Appreciate you, Coco.
emotional crossover, a role that feels active but quiet. People obsess over men who don't fully explain themselves. Silence creates a vacuum and the internet will fill it. 4, Akira and Devin create a mirror effect. 2 marriages, 2 partners, 2 perspectives. This gives people permission to constantly ask, who was wrong first? Who was naive? Who was strategic? Who was betrayed versus who felt entitled? It becomes less about them as individuals and more about people replaying their own relationship
Coco.
wounds through these characters. 5, the verdict changed the narrative, but didn't close the story. The November loss didn't end interest, it reframed it. Before, is she exaggerating? Is this even real? After, she really believed this. What does losing say about her judgment? What does it say about the system? Was love misread as ownership, or was it dismissed unfairly? When people don't agree on what the ending means, they keep talking. 6, it feels like a modern tragedy, not a scandal. This isn't flashy or tabloid chaotic. It's slow burn, emotional and psychologically layered. Long timelines, emotional
Welcome in, you go, girl.
memory, old wounds resurfacing, love that may or may not have been reciprocated the same way. People stay engaged
Gigi.
because it feels sad, not just messy. And sadness lingers longer than shock. The short version, people are invested because this saga sits at the crossroads of love, ego, memory, legality, and identity. And no one involved fits neatly into a box.
So that's what it said, right? And I'm like, oh my God. So that's why we are so enamored with this. And then if you can literally take the Brene's name out of it. Take Tim, take these people out of it, and you'll still feel closely connected to these people or these stories because we all know at least one of these people from afar. We've seen people have been in marriages and then folks getting cheated on. And so the fact that we followed it, in my case, I've been following it well over about 2 years now.
Yes.
The fact that we've been following it so long and we saw how it looks like it ended because we still got another season with her losing the alienation of affection case. It's like, oh my God. And then seeing how she was carrying, talking about something, it's still not over, only for her to lose her motion 59.
Yes.
What you think, Sharice?
And she's still talking. So that's another thing too. Like you said, I love when you add and say it's another season because that's exactly what's happening. Every time they do something, every time they jump on these internets and go on these wild rants and show all of this stuff, or continue to act like they so happy and so much bliss, and we see the details of it not being, it makes it worse. Because people could have said, okay, you know what, like you said, I'm not even gonna focus on these people, I'm not even talking about it. The case is what it is. We waiting for the new cases to come up, and in between that, I got plenty of stuff to do, and can talk about. My situation don't revolve around just Brene, but she continues to give more to talk about instead of sitting down somewhere and refocusing and trying to get herself together. So that's another reason that we stay invested. We gonna
and to add to that, so here's the other thing that ends up happening too. Okay, what ended up happening now is we have Devin. So I also asked it.
Correct.
Why does I'm going to give my opinion first, and I'm going to show you what friend said.
Okay.
Now that Devin is out vocal, thank you, Sylvia, baby, and he's showing himself, and he's speaking. Oh, he needs to get over it. What is he? What's his issue? Why is he saying something? Devin has not spoken.
Thank you.
At all until recently. Thank you, Gigi.
Thank you.
He has played the background. He has let these people narrate his story, and so now that he's speaking, he's talking too much.
Yep.
Let him. That's their fault that he's just choosing to come in and be more vocal towards the bottom.
Thank you.
End of the story.
They think because they moved on, like you said a while ago.
That y'all done.
Shift timelines. And on some other, they on something different. That don't mean these people don't have the right to say anything that they want to say. This is what happened to them personally. Him, Devin, and Akira. If they want to do a video for every damn day that they cheated on them,
then let him do it. Especially Devin, because at least Akira was exonerated in court.
Yes.
But Devin has yet to get his full due yet. So let him do something. Like he was the one. He was with the one.
Yeah.
I want to hear what he feels and what he thinks.
Yes.
So we don't care that it's coming in at the bottom end. Becoming Dr. Bridget said, Brene is such a sad case, too delusional to see it's over, but sad to watch. You can tell that she is unhappy. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I've been here since the beginning, and it's the fact. She recorded everything. Yes. She said the fact that she had the Lilo and Stitch shirt on in the cabin told it all. And he didn't care.
Nope.
So I wanted to prompt that. I wanted to first say what I'm going to do. I'm going to show y'all what he said, but first, what friend said. But first, I want to look at Devin's poems. Y'all ready to see the poems?
Am I ready?
Let's listen to Devin's poems. Please tap the live, babies.
I'm gonna get ready.
Girl, you crazy. You are crazy. Let me tap that. So I gotta do the first one first, right?
Okay.
The first one is literally the poem that he did yesterday, because he gave us two of them. I was still breathing off the first one before he went to the second one.
Exactly. Nephew came right back.
Okay.
Didn't even wait.
Please, time over. Thank you, Tara, for grabbing your daily, baby.
Live, y'all, please, while we playing this, make sure you liking T's live too, because she over there. She playing the live. It ain't just me. You see me, but she over there. Make sure you like the live.
Thank you, baby. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Kaylee and Big Mama, for grabbing your daily. Okay.
Happy New Year. New Year, new you, new boo. Setting goals to go to the gym while your trainer ain't even slim. Hips wide as outside.
Thank you, Tyler.
Causing the shadow was getting dim.
Thank you, baby.
Burned up at midnight. Motivation
Thank you, Harley.
By day 3, you're negotiating. I'll start again. Water bottle fancy. Gym shoes still clean. Membership active. Body on airplane mode. Unseen. Leg day skipped. But brunch never late. Counting reps. Nah. More like counting fries on a plate.
Thank you, Fit.
You flex in the mirror like progress begun. Then you pull a muscle. Tie in your shoes. And your season is done.
Thank you, Granny.
Happy New Year. Big backs. Happy.
Now, that's the first one. Let's breathe off of that one.
Devin, nephew.
He is like seriously, and everybody is shocked because they're like, that's so unlike him.
They
started it.
Yep.
They started it, and now it's being finished. Okay, so that was that was the poem that he did. He did this one day before yesterday.
Yes.
And while I was still circulating off of that one, today LMCW sent me the other one. So I'm like, is another one?
Thank you. Dropped another mixtape.
And he did another one. Thank you, Gigi.
Kendrick Lamar
you so much, baby.
Man.
He came with another one, y'all.
Take down 500 minutes. Yay.
Let me see.
Down, baby. I ain't calling you. I was
Y'all seen that man get that little cake for his wife on her birthday? Looked like somebody scribbled on a napkin and called it a birthday cake. It looked like he baked that cake in lowercase. Looked like he got that cake from Dollar General and said, this is the best I can do. Happy birthday, baby. But then again, the more I think about it, the more it makes sense. I've made the mistake of getting someone a wedding ring for their birthday, and they end up leaving me. So in all honesty, my brother, you're doing right. She looked pretty happy about it too. I'm pretty sure it didn't take too many bites to finish that cake anyway, because it was so small. So your money didn't go to waste, unlike me. If I would have known it was that easy, I would have did the same thing too. And you got to stay in the log cabin for free. So you getting treated on somebody's birthday, you didn't even put that much money in. Hey, my boy, you gotta teach me. Y'all seen that man get that?
Oh my God, baby. Lowercase, baby.
Yeah.
I don't think I heard that part the first time. He baked that cake in lowercase. Ash, thank you so much, honey. Oh
we
my
can
God.
definitely tell that he is in pain. But also not the pain that people think. He does not miss Brene. What I think Devin is waking up to, in my opinion, is that he was being played and taken advantage of.
Yes.
It's almost like his testosterone, like he walked into full manhood. Thank you, Kaylee, baby.
Good point.
And then going into full manhood, he's like, oh my God, like look who I was with. Thank you, King, for grabbing your daily. And it's starting to hit him. So what if it's at the bottom end? I fucking love it.
Yeah.
The fact that he was used, he played like a fool. Yes. Devin is also noticing how much he was in love with Brene.
Spiritual. Getting your daily.
Brene, and she didn't even like him. Exactly. Thank you, Cammy, baby.
And mixologist, I was getting ready to say this. Mixologist says he felt played because he was doing way more and wasn't being appreciated. I was just getting ready to voice that. He's saying that Tim puts no effort. None into anything dealing with her. Thank you so much, Vonnie, birthday twin. Thank you so much, Ash, for your daily. He puts no effort into anything with her, and it was her birthday. Thank you, Christine. I appreciate your daily. And he did a lot. Devin himself did a lot. And so she's celebrating Tim, and she happy about Tim. Yet I did everything. So I think that's a part of the hurt that you see too, baby.
And she's not a nephew. This is probably where I can come in and offer him some wisdom. This is not a happy woman. I'm going to show y'all real quick. This is not a happy woman, okay?
Yep.
Let me see. Let's look at it. Damn it. I hope I ain't come out. That is not happy.
Yeah, that's
Thank you, Granny. Thank you, Granny, for grabbing your daily. That is somebody who was forcing it. That is the forced smile. So she made... Just because you're smiling does not mean you're happy. A lot of psychotic people smile. That's why they're scary.
Right.
Let me see. Coco said, I'm so mad she ruined him for the next woman, baby. I think he's made him more cautious. I feel like we caught him in time because he's young. You know what I'm saying? I think he's gonna be more cautious.
Yeah.
Hey, Cammy.
So we also have to remember is that was Devin's first. That was his first everything. Wife, girlfriend. Thank you, Granny, 2 times. That was his first experience, actually, without being too graphic. So I think he's learned a big lesson for his first.
Yeah, he learned a big lesson. She posted the same picture without the emoji over a package. Miss Lovely, what you mean, baby? Let me know. Kenneth said she's realizing that what she gave up just to gain nothing. Exactly. See, Gigi said, I don't think Brene has the ability to love correctly. It's more like objects and optics. To your point, baby. Back to the show real quick. When she was on the Tamron Hall show, the woman asked her, was his love worth the 1.75 million? She paused, meaning that generally when you pause, you are thinking, if only for a second. And she said, honestly, no. Then she said, when everybody gasped, then she says, but he's worth it. That, in other words, I don't need his love. I want him. W-O-N.
Yeah.
I want him. And so he's mine. Thank you, Curious. I don't need his freaking love. Keep his love over there. I don't care about his love. Renee was Tim and Devin's first. Yes. Renee was Tim and Devin's first. Yikes. Ooh. Yes, Amber. I think you're right on that.
Heard that.
Yikes.
Ooh.
Go in. So it's different. So what I did, babies, I ended up prompting because I like to go deeper, right? I wanted to know why. Let me see, because I went here. Let me see.
Don't forget to like both lives, you guys, while T pulling it up. Appreciate y'all liking and sharing.
So we gave our reasons of why people got a problem with it. There have seemed to be a lot of people that are, like I said, upset that he's finally coming into his era. Don't know why. Shouldn't be. Why. Thank you, June Jim. I got your message, baby. I got it. I'm gonna play this one. I'm gonna put this one in my thing. I'm gonna put this one in my thing for the day. And I think you said somebody else. Thank you.
Natalie. I believe Natalie said she sent it to you too.
Natalie, you sent me something too. All right, I'm gonna put them in my thing.
Thank you, Kay. Appreciate you.
Oh, TMATJ. As soon as we get more audio transcripts, we're gonna get them, baby. Let me get the transcripts though.
Oh, they want to read the court. Yeah, we waiting on the next part.
Thank you, Learning, baby. Devin's KD said Devin is realizing that Tim has always been this way to him. I'm sure there are other examples. Right. That's one of my favorite pictures is the one that Devin took. What somebody took in court where Devin and Tim was sitting down and Devin was standing in the courtroom, standing up, looking at him, not at the people that was on the stand, looking directly at him. And Tim didn't look his way. Thank you, baby.
From across the aisle. Yeah.
I absolutely love that picture. Oh my God. It just resonates with me. Okay, let me see. You said somebody else? Who's Natalie? I don't see it.
Yeah, Natalie.
Oh, request. Let me see. Maybe in request.
Thank you, Andy. Appreciate the roses, honey. Thank you so much.
Okay, Natalie. Okay, Natalie, you sent me the same one that my baby sent.
Oh, okay. Okay. So they found the video. I think they were talking about her stepfather or something like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna play that one too. So I want us to listen to why people feel the kind of way about Devin stepping out and doing his own thing right now.
Thank you, lady. Okay? Appreciate you.
In other words, I asked it, why people are pissed that Devin is finally speaking up.
Right.
And this is what I got.
Yeah. This
Thank you, baby.
Makes people uncomfortable.
I appreciate
precisely because it disrupts the roles they assigned him. Let's break it down cleanly, but with teeth. Why someone like Devin would suddenly become vocal. 1. Identity collapse, identity reconstruction. For years, Devin occupied the background role, quiet, accommodating, physically heavier, emotionally muted. From what you shared, he often looked like an accessory in Brené's content, rather than an active narrator of his own life. When a person lives that way long enough, especially through public humiliation, betrayal, or legal fallout, there comes a point where silence stops feeling like dignity and starts feeling like erasure. Weight loss, voice, poetry, those aren't random. They're classic markers of post-trauma individuation. He's no longer surviving the story. He's reclaiming authorship of it. 2, poetry, safe truth-telling. Devin isn't ranting. He's not naming names. He's speaking obliquely, which is often how people speak when they've been silenced before. They don't trust that directness will be received fairly. They're still metabolizing anger, grief, and self-respect. That ambiguity forces listeners to do the math themselves. And because the audience already knows the saga, the poems land harder without him ever pointing a finger.
You ain't got to say their names.
Nope. We know you're talking about.
3, the courtroom moment matters.
Okay, so this is what I asked. I asked about the courtroom moment because I really love that picture. And this is what friend said about that.
That image of Devin looking directly at Tim in court is psychologically loud. It flips the old power dynamic. Before, Tim is confident, central, self-defining. Before, Devin as peripheral, quiet, undefined. Now, Devin is literally witnessing and being seen. That alone can catalyze a
Thank you,
voice.
Granny.
Being asked to testify often validates a person's internal experience. What I lived through mattered. Why people don't like that he's speaking now.
Yes.
1, he violated the quiet one contract. Audiences subconsciously assign roles. Brené, expressive, emotional, vocal. Tim, assertive, declarative, self-assured. Akira, moved on, clean break.
She was done.
Devin, silent, passive, harmless. When Devin starts speaking with edge, insight, or pain, it feels like a breach. People don't say move on because it's healthy. They say it because they preferred him quiet. 2, his voice destabilizes other narratives. As long as Devon stayed silent, others could define him.
Yeah, Renee, right?
I
Dr.
know
Bridges.
you, bro.
Renee.
I know the real
Oh, wait a
you.
minute.
Works only
This,
don't say
I also
move
put
on.
in there when Tim kept on saying, "I know you, bro. I know who you really are, bro."
In real life,
he keeps
yeah.
saying, he sounds so dumb when he keeps saying it.
He do.
But I put that in there too. So he's talking about how that implies
Because
too.
it's healthy. They say it because they preferred him
Here you
quiet.
go.
2, his voice destabilizes other narratives. As long as Devon stayed silent, others could define him. Tim's, I know you, bro. I know the real you. Works only if Devin doesn't speak back. That line is a subtle dominance move,
Yes.
freezing Devin in an old identity. Performative now.
CG.
Devin's poems threaten that framing. They suggest depth, anger, awareness, and growth. That scares people who were comfortable with him being less than. People mistake delayed expression for obsession. Here's the unfair part.
This is important, y'all, because people think maybe for those who think that he may be still interested in her, he's not interested in her. There's a method to reason why he's doing what he's doing. So I want to make sure we
Renee
hear
and
this.
Tim.
Okay.
Devin's poems threaten that framing. They suggest depth, anger, awareness, and growth. That scares people who were comfortable with him being less than. People mistake delayed expression for obsession. Here's the unfair part. Brené and Tim have been vocal for years, often defining motives, assigning intent, narrating outcomes. Devin speaks once artistically, indirectly, and suddenly it's open quote, he needs to move on, close quote. What they're really saying is, open quote, we already decided who you were. We're uncomfortable revising that, close quote. The core truth, this is the spine of it. Devin isn't becoming someone new. He's becoming audible. And when a person who was once underestimated finds language for his experience, especially after public loss, bodily change, and legal witnessing, it forces everyone else to confront how wrong their assumptions were.
Thank you, Kenny.
That kind of reckoning, people resist it hard. If you want, next weekend.
No, baby. We good. So that's what we get, which is pretty much how I felt. But I love like some of the other areas, you know, just like with Tim too. The fact that he keep on saying, "I know you, bro." Thank you, Cammy. Thank you, Kay. I know you. I know you. That's his way of trying to tell us what we. It's almost like he's trying to punk him, like he said, a dominance, and he can't. Thank you, baby, for the roses.
Exactly.
Yes, Dr. Bridges says, yes, people assume that that's why it was a pushback, and then wondering why he talking to them. We love it.
Yeah, because first off, you're speaking to somebody that you pushed over or you thought you could push around when you was doing your plan in their face when y'all was sneaking and creeping with each other. But experiences like that change people. So first of all, you don't know me. You don't know who I am.
No.
I've come through that trauma, and now I'm a whole different person. I don't even look the same.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Devin dropped all that weight. And Tim found it. So you can't say that you know me because you don't. You don't know who I am now.
You don't even know yourself. You have no idea who you are as a person. Yep. You're not a good father.
Yep.
You were not a good husband. Thank you, Kim. You're not a good wife right now with Brené. You aren't any of those things, Tim.
Yes.
So then how can you tell me you know who I am?
Yes, exactly.
They dislike Devin so much. I'm sure there's some fear there because they don't know what Devin might say. And now they see that he's willing to say anything.
Correct.
AJ said, if Devin is a true Virgo, we never show our complete self. So they didn't get this side of him until now. Right. Do y'all remember when we were reading, I think it was in the transcripts, the very first day, I believe. He said that I believe it was him, because me and Sharice was trying to make sure it was Akira or Devin, but I believe it was Devin. Right. He was in his room and he overheard them talking. Yes, a wife. Tim was he's not a good wife neither. That's what I said, pretty. I believe it was Devin was in his room and Renee and Tim were in the living room. And he overheard them talking. And this conversation went something like, if I give you another chance, will you take it? And he said at that moment that he was wondering if he was going to snap. You know what I mean? Like he felt like he could possibly snap right there.
Yep.
So this is a man that has been bottled up for a long time. And so now he's speaking, and we are here for it, you know. And those of you who not, scroll past. People don't act like they don't got the option to scroll. Everybody got the option to scroll.
Exactly.
You don't have
Everybody
to be there for it. And you can block out all Brene content too. You can anybody talking about Brene, you can block it out. It's like there's options. Some everybody need to not do this. Everybody don't got to do what you want us to do.
You don't do it.
They can you.
You ain't got to do it. Well, let us do what we want to do. GC said, what did you put into Chat GPT to get it to give you its analysis like this?
That's what I'm saying. That is a long process. So I had to go in and put everything. So and we're going to be talking about that. So one of the first things that I did was I gave it all the information. Then from that, because I'm already a psychological nerd, because that's what I put in my books and my films, I know what to tell it. So that's why you'll hear it say, you caught that. You were right on that. So I'm already telling it what I believe, but I'm asking for clarification. Am I totally off? Am I whatever? Prime example was when we went up, when I prompted it for the types. We're not diagnosing anybody. Correct. But I asked, wait a minute, I got a thing. I asked.
Yeah,
I got it. Wait a minute, I got it.
Oh, you can't do it. You got a hat where you had to blow, but you couldn't do it.
Oh man, damn. Thank you, LMCW, for sending that, baby. I hate that I had my puzzle in the way. I asked it because I believe that she was also, or somebody like her, I say for fictional purposes, exhibited narcissistic traits also. And it said yes, but it said also in addition to. So it'll tell you like if you far off and all that kind of stuff. So you got to know the right questions to ask. Right. The biggest thing though, to be able to give it as much information, because I followed this for as long as I followed it, if that makes sense.
So it's almost like a continuation, because it's a that you have continued to feed, that it knows so much more from what you've been giving it.
Yes, Kristen, you have to constantly feed chat. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Coco, him not reacting really pissed her off because it didn't validate her ego. She wanted him to crash out for her, right? And now he's crashing out against her. Yeah. Which is a difference. Like, you know, talking about how the cake and how small it looked and it was only a couple bites before you ate it. That's humiliating. That's very humiliating. So that was the thing.
Like so you said too. I feel like you said this. I think we was offline when you were saying she probably is happy that he's doing what he's doing. Because I know she embarrassed that Tim ain't get her nothing. So one of the things I told Sharisa, I believe that she's happy that he's kind of crashing out over Tim, or that he responded with that poem about the cake, because Tim did not do what he's supposed to do at all. Yes. And
so this was an opportunity, at least, because she already tried to do that. Brene posts to her points. She does this thing where she's on Snapchat where she would author a comment. She thinks we believe that she's grabbing it. But where she'll author a comment, or she'll grab a comment that speaks to what it is she want to say. So one of the comments she grabbed was that I don't have to show y'all everything that my husband do. They love throwing the husband name around.
I got that too. I got that video.
I don't have to show it. Please play it after this too, baby.
Okay.
I don't have to show y'all everything I get from my husband and everything. Mind you, she had just put a post up a couple weeks ago talking about my husband got a surprise for me. Ma'am. Which one is it? Are you not going to show us what he is giving you?
Yes.
Or
are you
going to tell us about the surprise? Third of all, you showed us the cake, which was not given. So you shouldn't have even came on at all. You understand what I'm saying? Go ahead and play it, baby.
All right, let me pull it up. Let me turn it up too, name.
Okay, so this will be the only time that I really address anything as far as like my husband do for me.
Yeah.
This will be the last time, because I guess it just irritates me when y'all just assume because I don't post what he does for me, what he buys me, what he gets me, what he does for me in general, y'all just make assumptions. Like, you don't know what he do. I'm never going to tell y'all. I'm never gonna get on the internet and show all the things, the intimate things that he gets me anymore. I did at some point, but I'm not doing that anymore, because in posts pertaining to my husband, it's a problem for y'all. Y'all find a problem in every little thing that I do, every little thing that he does for me, and it's just weird. So assume what you want to assume. I saw people in my comments on Facebook saying that he got me the EOs. No, I bought that from my own lips. But if he
Why was you showing us?
If he did buy that for me, why is that a bad thing? I don't. Y'all find a problem with everything Renee and Tim do, and it's starting to get scary. It's been scary, but it's just even weirder now. Like we're in 2026. Y'all are still worried about
Oh
what my
God, they couldn't
husband
wait to say that.
for me
Girl.
or what I do for him. It doesn't matter. Like I said, this will be the last time I address it. Y'all can comment, say what y'all want to say, clip it, do what y'all gotta do. I really don't care. But yeah. Okay, so this will be the only time that I really
So
address anything
what
as
she was
far as,
really
like,
saying was, first of all, Tim was right there.
Mm-hmm.
And so instead of being balls up to say that's terrible that you didn't do anything for my birthday,
Yes.
she is talking, being passive aggressive with Tim being there so he can hear how everybody's talking about, which they are, by the way, how he didn't even give her anything for her birthday. That's what she does. She did that again about a month or so ago when he was in playing his Twitch and she was in his room and he was yelling wee while he was just not even paying her no mind. And she was like, she grabbed the comment that says, what are you going to be doing? What are you going to be doing for your birthday? And she's like, I don't know. Maybe a birthday dinner. I don't know. She's telling him what it is she wants.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And he ignored it.
And he ignored it. Tagged her in the cake. Tagged him in the cake. Tagged him in the cake that she wanted months ago. And he forgot, didn't care, didn't save up. I don't know.
But that's what she wanted. I know people saying that they feel sorry for her. What it is it's embarrassing for her more than anybody because you chose publicly a man who has burned down your career.
Yes.
And he didn't even have the love for you to go out and get a cake design. You could have asked her for $100 and not tell her what it's for.
It could have been weeks ago.
It could have been weeks ago.
And save that money up and put you that cake order in and got her something that you know she wanted. Yeah.
You got sisters. Ask your sister, say, look, can y'all get this for me? You could have done any of that.
Yep.
And he didn't care to do it. The car she had is not even her dream car. It's a car. Right. She is realizing that it's all for nothing. And it's nothing that she can do about it, which is why she did recently too, did a whole thing with the comments saying, they asked her what you had to pay for him or something like that. And she's like, I don't have to pay. No person is worth 1.75 million. Mind you, she's grabbing these comments. It's almost like she's trying to convince herself. Yeah. No person is worth 1.75 million. I love him for free. Ma'am, you don't love him for free.
Yeah, at all. Not at all. Not at all.
Please tap the screens, baby. Both screens, support the live. If you find value over here, it definitely will be valuable to us. Thank you. Yes, he could have gotten cake toppers. Yes. Yes. Okay. So what I did after that, guys, right? I went in and did it again. Okay. So I went down the rabbit hole. I noticed some earlier videos where she was really happy, right? And I noticed that like she was very likable back then. Like it's hard to remember back then, but I remember her being likable back in the day. And then she wasn't as defensive as she comes across now. Like you can't even really see her do. She could be talking regular, like it's lip gloss, okay. Like everything is defensive right now with her. Like you can say, I like your nails are red instead of that. Okay, well they are whatever. I mean, she is totally a different person. Yeah. Whereas the earlier video, she was likable, and you could see why people gravitated towards her. And then right around the time that she introduced Tim and Akira, right from that point on, her content got more sexish. It got more, you know what I'm saying? It got more provocative. Yeah. It went the church content went away.
Window. Yep, gone. No more.
And I'm going to show y'all what I mean by that. The church content went away. It was no more church content after that. She got more provocative. And then right after that, it was defensive, like having to fight for her. Like even when it be it's like she wasn't even reading the positive comments. More weirder, yes. It's just and it's crazy to watch. But I'm going to show y'all some of the videos that I got because I went down the rabbit hole and then I asked chat. I said, I wanted to know like what he thought sparked. I call him friend, by the way. So you hear me say friend. I wanted to know what friend thought was the reason for it. So let's look at some. I'm looking at some of these earlier books. Let me see.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I know y'all don't. It's hard to believe, but there was a time when you could take her.
No, because you told me, because that's what you brought her to me, and you told me that was her. She had a big bass, and it was the chunky nails. It was her. She was a caricature of sorts, and people follow her for that, and that's why she's getting it as bad as she is, because most of her base turned on her.
Yes, most of her base turned on her.
Yeah,
but you can't even see the likability in her anymore.
No.
Please tap the screen, baby. Support the live if you find value over here with us, and definitely me. It helps me. Number one, curate more stuff like this for y'all.
Yes.
If y'all like the videos, please definitely do that. I'm gonna grab some of these older joints. I don't even know what page this is, to be honest.
Like which you mean? Which social?
Yeah, because this it say Brene M. I don't know if
Thank you, Tina Mo. Appreciate you.
If this is
it's Snap or
like even this one, she's smiling.
Oh,
you don't never see her smiling no more. It's the forced smile.
Has sent me some stuff, y'all. First, I'm gonna read the note. It says, "Hi, Brene. We love your work and can't wait for you to try our products." So guys, this is my date night video with my friend. I decided to show y'all my hair in the beginning because I wasn't initially going to film, but I was like, I might as well. Okay, so y'all know nothing about that song. How do I be by Mario? Baby?
Let me see. I'm gonna get another one because you said no jump scares. Who said no jump scares?
Who said that?
I'm trying to go. Somebody said no jump scares.
What?
Like, hey y'all.
Look how. Pay attention to how she's lighter in these videos. You know what I'm saying? It's still Brene. So if you don't like it, it's still gonna be whatever. Yeah. But you can see the difference from where she was early on. Listen to these.
She ain't got that guilt on her neck.
All I have is the crunchy shrimp. I normally get Valerian roll that has like a whole bunch of stuff in there. You all OG if you remember. Because this was like when I was at my mom's house and I was living with my mom.
See how she's lighter?
Y'all, I had to start this video because the lighting was terrible. So we eating Jersey Mike's. This is a Philly cheesesteak.
This is the real her. Yes, becoming Dr. Bridges. Long hair, long nails,
number 43,
hairline, real smile. Yes. I couldn't. She does look lighter, right?
She do.
That's my crutch. Hey y'all.
Look.
So I was trying the cottage cheese and mustard.
Gina Mo.
Huh?
Gina Mo said she looked pretty in that last video.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ew, you burnt. Yes, you did. I smell meat. Meat.
I didn't burp.
More real content.
Yep.
Between her and Devin.
Yep. Not forced. That's not forced.
Hey y'all.
Listen to her voice.
Lighter.
All I have
Listen to her.
I normally get Valerian roll that has like a whole bunch of. So y'all remember when I was like.
Wow.
I like somebody that show themselves. I don't have no problem with.
Wow.
Yeah, folks can say what they want. I like when somebody if Brene wasn't Brene, I like this. Yeah. This maybe it's me, but I like somebody that's gonna come on the internet and nobody care about their hair. You know, she's being her authentic self. So
it's not just you. She had a big base before she
she had a base. So I didn't have no problem with any of this.
Anyway, I'm showing. Get ready with me.
Listen to her. Look at her.
I guess. I'm going to my mom's house. That's first.
Lighter, y'all.
Much lighter.
Okay. Yep. And then
don't forget to like the live, y'all. Make sure you like the live for tea.
Please like the live, baby, because I'm over. I know y'all don't see me, but I'm over here working. I try to curate a nice show for us to have a good time and then talk. We want conversation around what's going on.
Yes.
It's one thing to just be like, Brene. We want to understand, number one, to spot this shit. Yes. Somebody else that may be around us. Mm-hmm. So then it became the video, y'all. Okay? The video where the disrespect just got crazy. Okay? Yep. Tap to like the lives, babies. Then it became the video. This video right here, y'all, was over the course of 2 weekends. Okay. You said, yeah, I would say her attitude and ways did start to show in her early lives. Yeah. I mean, you take her or leave her even then, but the defensiveness and the whatever came right when she brought them into it. But look at this. In this video, the four of them are hanging out. Watch how in the beginning of this video, they're hanging out. And but towards the end, it's just Tim and Brene. Okay, watch this.
Yep. How the turntables have turned.
Hey y'all, what y'all been doing? Let me know in the comments. But come spend 2 weekends with me in a row. I've been in Wilson. Period. Y'all know I'm in Raleigh, Curry area, you know, woo. So I come down here to see my whoop-de-woos. Let me stop. My two whoop-de-woos and their kids. Period. So of course the first stop y'all seen was at Target. Y'all, I don't know what it is. I live in Target at this point, and every time I go, I spend at least $400 to $500.
There's no reason to look to put it on him, and definitely no reason to zoom in.
Right.
I don't know. Look at him. He gets y'all. I didn't include this. He gonna be mad when you see this, but whatever. Went to Snipes, whatever it's called. I don't know, y'all. Right. But went in there to get some shoes. Got there some shoes, and y'all already know when I passed the mirror, I had to record. So they went to Longhorn, I believe. They was trying to be steakhouse, something like that. We were trying to be real bougie, and that's what we was giving bougie. But of course, I had to get a salad because you know what I'm saying.
Personality is totally different now.
Yeah, I'm watching my figure.
Coughs on Akira.
That was too much. Devin got a steak.
And that was deliberate, y'all. So she's doing a voiceover for this. And at the voiceover, she coughs when it's Akira's time. She could have redid that.
Yep.
Kira got some type of Parmesan chicken. I'm coming back for that because that was bomb.com. So then we went to the house, y'all.
More Tim.
Playing outside with their Christmas gifts. Of course, you know, got to spend time with the kids. Then we went to Hers Tita to pick up stuff. Me and Tim had made a cooking video. If y'all didn't see that, go scroll down. It's not that far because I haven't been posting anyway. So it's right there. So it was picking up. I think
now it's Tim and Brene. Okay, at this point.
Now
there will be no very light visions or sightings of Tim. I'm sorry, of Akira and Devin.
Yeah.
Green beans and some other stuff. So yeah, it just looks so vibrant. The colors. I love looking at vegetables. But anyway, so then this was the weekend.
I love looking at vegetables.
Last weekend, I do believe I had left earlier. Look at me. Yeah, girl. The body is tea. No, it's not, girl. I wish I could say the body tea. I mean, it's tea enough, but it's just not piping. You know what I'm saying? It's not piping hot.
They having an opening face. So watch it in this particular part. Devin is with Brene. But then you'll see Tim gets lowers where she is. Look at the little shorts and all that. Mind you, before this, it was church content.
Right.
So Tim is going to get in front of her on a lower angle with the dog.
See, okay. Anywho, so yeah, look at it. Like the booty is sitting. What y'all think I be doing? Let me know. Let me stop playing for real. So yeah, we were just sitting here chilling. Look at Rambo. Rambo just if you in his face, he gonna be in your face. Like no, you in his face, whatever. So then we went to Sheets. Tim had came and picked me up or whatever.
Tim had came to pick her up, y'all.
That part.
Tim had came to pick her up. Why didn't Devin? Why didn't the rest? Thank you, Twitching Baby, for grabbing your daily.
And why you even pointing it out?
Because y'all.
What you say, baby?
And why she even pointed out? Like we wouldn't have known that she was just with him.
Exactly.
He was being devious.
I don't like to drive it.
Thank you, Portia.
The rain. And yes, they came pick me
Thank
up.
you, Miss Nikki.
With the Sheets, had to grab a little something to drink because y'all know I stopped getting anxiety in a daggone car, but like I still need water on.
So she get anxiety in the car. This is just for, like my baby says, please tap Miss Diva, like Miss Diva and Junior Jim said, if y'all finding value over here, please tap the screen. It definitely shows TikTok that you have value, that you find value in our content. Just like she just said about the anxiety, that's just an excuse for her to need somebody to come pick her up or to be for somebody to drive her. All of this, in my opinion, is her plotting.
Just in case, and gum in my mouth. Period. If you like me and you deal with anxiety in the car, or you know, you kind of whatever.
Now she always got to drive. Yes.
Ice cold water to help and gum. Period. Look at me, just sitting pretty, passenger princess. Do you hear me?
Now look at that. This now her sitting pretty in the passenger side. Y'all remember the video that happened before this, where she talked about where Kira said that she don't drive. Tim always drives. So now her showing her in the passenger seat instead of Akira is also deliberate. This is why she over there looking dumb with that cake right now.
Right. Just that
And can't
quick.
nobody tell me nothing. So then, of course, we stopped at Chipotle. Had to get, I think Kira wanted something too. I don't know, but we
Look,
were just vibing, y'all.
I think Akira wanted something too. Anyway, we don't know. Girl. Anyway, just very nasty. This is why she got what she got with the cake.
Just chilling, okay? Period. And then I got to the house and look at my babies. That's Bailey and that's Jacoby. That's my babies. Y'all been spelling his name wrong in the comments, so I'm not gonna correct you for real. But yeah, whatever. That was no point in me even saying that. So then the next morning we had went and got some breakfast.
She wearing the shirt you go, girl, to try to pitch woo.
I should have showed y'all the breakfast. It was okay. I'm not really a cheddar type of cheese person. It had cheddar cheese in everything.
Look,
so then
where are their spouses at? Why are you going to alter? This is why she's getting what she got. This is why we got. This is why we got this. Wait a minute, damn it, it went away. That's the brain name. I gotta go back up. I gotta snap this so I can have it. This is why we got what we got, y'all. This is why she got this. She deserves this.
Yep, that's it.
Asking for the cake she wanted, him not giving her the cake she wanted, her getting this because you are in the videos with this woman's husband, and this is why it is what it is. Let me double tap this.
Yes,
so I got to keep coming back to it.
Make sure
this
y'all
why
like
she got what she got.
She over there.
No, my favorite two places right now is Target and Ulta. I'm gonna go in there and blow a bag.
Look,
naturally, this was back in the day.
So of course I don't touch no door handles. He already know. I waited for him.
Making it known that she wants him to grab the door for her.
Thank you, baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why? Come open up this door.
Where are their spouses?
Thank you.
For me? Period. I mean, he ain't mine, but you know what I'm saying? Whatever. So then, of course, we
this is very important, y'all. I want y'all to pay attention to how these two. She put this on her internet, y'all. She put this on her internet. This, mind you, they are still married with Devin and Akira at this point. She put this on her live, and you see them openly flirting with each other in this video. This is why she got the cake. I'm gonna keep saying it over and over and over again. I don't care if y'all get mad. This is what she got. This is why she got this.
That's why she got that on New Year's Eve on her birthday.
That's why she got that. Openly flirting.
Thank you, Miss Higgins.
Without care for anybody else.
Smelling the what are them called?
Very bold, bro.
Scrubby things. We were trying to figure out which one I wanted to get. I didn't need one, but I wanted one.
Hey, Siren of the West, baby.
This is way too much for some.
I think I picked that blue one up. If y'all had that one, it smells so good. Okay, he was trying to tell me which ones.
Don't forget to like the lives, baby.
Oh wait, no, not that one. Never mind. Anyway, that's besides the point. Y'all, I was weak in this store. Y'all go here. I'm gonna leave in some audio so y'all can hear how weak I was. But that strawberry one smells
Look at them, y'all. They openly flirting.
Then I went to the perfume section. Y'all already know I had to re-up on some of my perfumes.
Thank you, Siren.
And then I was just smelling them. I used to use Versace Break Crystal or whatever, but I don't know why I stopped using it because I just ran out.
Thank you, twitching, baby.
But yeah. What was I gonna say? We were just smelling stuff.
Look, thank you, Siren.
So yeah, y'all. I don't know what else to say to y'all because y'all just gonna watch and just see what we doing.
Look, y'all.
At
this point, she turns the video. She's not even caring. There is no reason for her to film all of this except for to hurt Akira's feelings. This is the whole. Why are y'all still there and smelling each other? Look how her body language.
Just y'all two.
Just them two. No, they're not there. Akira and Devin are not there.
Film because I haven't been filming, I haven't been posting, I just been MIA. Okay, things has been going on in my life.
Sure will, Tay. Not sure.
Yeah, you'll see when the time comes.
Listen to what she said. Things have been going on in my life. You'll see when the time comes.
Thank you, Leo. Whoa.
It's been going on in my life, and you'll see when the time comes.
See?
But what was I gonna say? I was
because it's dumb. She forgot what she was talking about.
Just hear me when I tell you, I was dying laughing.
Look, y'all.
Look at that.
Look, y'all.
That's too much.
Why would she leave all this in? Y'all,
exactly. She could have cut this a long time ago. This is the video
that she uploaded to TikTok. And why would you leave all of this in?
Thank you. Yep.
Except for to hurt this woman. And then you wonder why you got that.
Okay.
If you for your birthday. Thank you, Kim.
You're showing that baby ass cake.
She wonder why. Thank you, she baby. That's why you got it. That's why you got it.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Leo, baby.
Yikes.
Look at this, y'all.
My baby crazy.
Mad, disrespectful.
And just keeping it going. Look at that. Look how she all staring up in his eyes.
Thank you, Coco, baby.
Yep, being petty.
Look at it, y'all.
Yes, thank you.
Look at that. Yo, thank you, Linnell, baby, for grabbing your daily.
Yeah.
She left this in a video for Akira to see and for Devin to see.
Yep.
Painful, y'all. Painful.
He was being extremely devious.
Oh my God. I promise y'all, on God's green earth, nothing that Tim has ever said or will say is that funny. I promise you.
Ever.
Nothing that he ever said. Nothing about him is funny but his hips. That's it.
Yikes. Oh,
y'all,
man.
She uploaded this. Thank you, Danielle, baby.
Yep, they will not get the last name. They still will not.
Back to Target.
Look at that.
Can't stay out of Target. I don't even know why we went there. I think for like cleaning products.
Again, no spouses. Now they're in another store. No spouses.
I mean, they don't went on a whole store.
I needed some, I think, was it night clothes? I can't remember what I went in there for, but I went in there, okay? We was trying to find the stuff for cleaning products, I think, or washing clothes. I don't know. We came back. Me and Tim had taken the kids.
Her and Tim cleaned the kids' room. Why?
Right. Yep.
His room clean as can be, and
probably
then they came home and messed it up again. And it's
then they came home and messed it up.
Like I was showing y'all the type of stuff they mix in their laundry detergent or whatever. Smells so delicious. Okay, I love a fresh scent. Like if you can walk outside and you don't really need perfume, cologne, whatever.
I think you do.
You clean your clothes so good.
You clean your house.
I think the next day we were just chilling, vibing. Went to the park, went to the lake. We were just calm, cool, and collected.
You see Devin.
Where Kira at?
And then I can't look at that fish. Don't talk too much about the fish tank. They cleaned it, but I ain't never seen no daggone fish that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been that close to a fish. But look at Rainbow. We was leaving home and he just extras. I don't know what. So y'all took my hair out. Look at my hair. It's been growing. Oh, well.
Again, you gave up all of that. And now you got this. When you asked for this.
You showing that baby ass cake.
You got that.
Oh my God. That's a cake you get for a 1-year-old that you allow to smash and put their hand in.
That's what you got.
Don't care about it, and then the party gets a whole fabulous cake.
She done took this man out the house for that. There it is. There it is.
Oh my God, baby, you are terrible.
There it is, and again, a method to the madness becoming. That is crazy.
It is.
That's crazy. Apparently they say that she over there now talking about some New Year resolutions and all that. So,
girl,
I wanted to know from chat, right? I wanted to know from chat, where do you think the change, or why you think the change happened? Again, so what I prompted was the fact that in the beginning her earlier videos were light, and then they were spending time with their spouses, but then towards the end it got very dark and very defensive. Now this is what it says. Please tap, if you find value over in what I'm doing over here, please support the live babies. It definitely helps. Tap, 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 tap.
Yes, please.
It's very appreciated. Let's see. Let's go ahead and hear with my friend. I call it my friend. Because friend know how to bring in what I'm saying. So here you go. Let me scroll down. Oh, he really got a lot to say about that.
Ooh, make sure y'all support now. T was doing, made sure she had this ready for us. So make sure y'all support. Go over there and give us some love.
Thank you, baby.
Yeah. I know what you be doing.
Thank you, Bonnie, baby.
Place to zoom in because Tim is the catalyst, not just a supporting character. His presence didn't merely change Brene's content. It reorganized.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. That was related. That wasn't the part. Okay, that wasn't the part. So I jumped down because I said it was Tim, but I jumped down.
You're noticing something real, and you're describing it with a lot of care. So I want to match that tone.
Okay, so what I said was, as much as she is the villain spirit, I don't want it to be a demonized. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to be just about that. Thank you, Gina. It's important for me when I'm talking to y'all that we not just, okay, she's a bitch, she's this, that, and the third, of which can be true depending upon which era we're talking about.
Right.
So that's why I say you're doing it with care, and let me match that.
Noticing something real, and you're describing it with a lot of care. So I want to match that tone. What changed in Brene wasn't just her content. It was her position in the story. Here's what likely caused the shift, step by step. From self-expression to self-defense. Early Brene came across as lighter and easier to like because her content appeared internally motivated. She was performing for herself, not against anyone.
Right.
Once Tim and Akira entered the frame, everything changed. That video where all four are together and Tim and Brene visibly spend time together without their spouses is a psychological turning point. From that moment on, Brene wasn't just creating, she was being watched, judged, and interpreted in real time. When someone realizes their actions are being morally evaluated by an audience, content often shifts from expression to justification.
Thank you, Ken.
Defensiveness didn't come from nowhere. It came from exposure without control. 2, cognitive dissonance under a spotlight. That 4-person dynamic created a contradiction she couldn't easily resolve on camera. I'm not doing anything wrong versus people are reacting as if something is wrong. When people can't reconcile that gap, they often double down, explain more, preempt criticism, harden emotionally. What viewers experience as dislikable is often a person bracing for impact over and over again. 3, the shift to close-ups is not accidental.
Okay, so that's one of the things I said. I noticed, and if you notice from her earlier content, she did a lot of dancing, a lot of full body videos, you know, and towards the end, she gives us more. Thank you, Kenna, baby. More up here, chest up, or real close, or sometimes no video at all, just her face, you know, them weird faces she got. So I asked it about that too. So that's why it's speaking on that.
Yes, to me, that's ChatGPT. T took the time to prompt it,
chest up shots,
put in
tight,
questions
close
that
videos,
it's answering.
Still images, silence unless discussing the case suggests.
And if this is something that y'all think that y'all want to learn how to do, let me know, because I will be dedicating one of my days to talking about not only writing, you know, going live and all that, but prompting. So if you want to see that, put it in my chat. Let me know.
Yes.
Withdrawal and control, not vanity. Psychologically,
thank you, Miss
close framing
Higgins.
does a few things.
I appreciate
Limits
that, baby, all the sun.
Reduces bodily exposure, especially when weight, stress, or shame are involved. Narrows what others
Let me
can
turn back.
critique.
I want to submit
Discussing act over and over again. 3, the shift to close-ups is not accidental. This part is especially telling. Moving from full frame to chest-up shots, tight, close videos, still images, silence unless discussing the case suggests withdrawal and control, not vanity. Psychologically, close framing does a few things. Limits vulnerability, reduces bodily exposure, especially when weight, stress, or shame are involved, narrows what others can critique. It's a way of saying, you can look, but only this much. That's not confidence, it's self-protection. 4, identity collapse.
Y'all heard that? Thank you, babies.
Not
Thank you, Miss Diva.
Self-protection.
Thank you, baby. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Somebody said something I want to definitely address. Thank you. I love those snaps. Somebody said, I love how you ladies break it down from different angles. I definitely try to make sure that when I'm going in here, that we ain't just talking about Renee's cake.
Oh yeah,
we are getting something out of this to figure out what's going on. Go ahead, baby. I want to
hear your flowers too. Leo Lalinas Queen said, thank you both for doing this content for us. It's making my Saturday go by smooth. Very welcome.
Thank you. You're welcome.
T is not just gonna go. She can sit there and talk with the best of them. We can just run the room, just be talking. But T likes to make sure stuff is detailed and broken down so that we can analyze what it is that we're seeing in real time. She takes time to do that, and she's very good at it. So make sure if you're not following her, that you go follow her, because she's going to be announcing when she's going to be teaching this stuff. So you can be on board.
I think that's what I've seen some of the yeses for too. Yes, I will definitely be showing y'all how to do this, because it's definitely a game changer when you do it. When you learn.
I hope I'm saying your name right. Dania, I hope I'm saying that right. Thank you so much.
She don't like fish, but she love going fishing. Right. Ooh. That was a good point. Who with me said when she said in the video, I ain't never been as close to a fish, but then like going fishing. Coco said y'all energy is so good and warm. Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much for that.
Around the case. Once the situation escalated legally, the case began to consume her narrative identity. You notice something important. Open quote. Sometimes she doesn't even speak unless she's talking about the case. Close quote. That means the case didn't just happen to her. It replaced other parts of her self-presentation. When someone's social feedback becomes overwhelmingly negative or corrective, they often unconsciously ask, open quote, If I stop explaining this, what's left of me that people won't attack? Close quote. Silence becomes safer than spontaneity. 5. Why the likability drop feels so sharp. People don't dislike Brene because she changed. They struggle because she stopped inviting them in and started pushing them back. Early warmth invites identification. Later defensiveness creates distance. That distance reads as hardness, even when it's actually fear, resentment, or exhaustion.
Okay, and to add to that, there were a portion of people that I believe if she would have said, you know what, I'm sorry, this is terrible. I have loved him from the day when we first met as teenagers, and I should have said to Tim, I should have said to Akira and Devin how I felt. I'm so sorry about this. It's just true love, and you don't understand. You can't help who you love. If she would have did all of that and then handled it with care, apologized to them openly, a portion of people would have went with Brene.
Yes.
I don't care what nobody say. They would have went with Nate. People love a good love story. They would have been like, oh my God, I hate how she did it, but at least they're young. She didn't do that. She kept on talking about the fact that we're going to find out the truth and that we all are wrong and all that. Stealing a husband definitely would have already got you, would have been an issue.
Of course.
What made it worse was the not being willing to apologize for it.
After all of the stuff that you did too, to play in that woman's face and in your own husband's face.
Yes.
That was the trickery of it all. You apologize and take accountability no matter what had been done. Some people would respect that.
There would have been a portion. Some people would have been like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear what you got to say. But then you would have lost them anyway. There would have been a huge chunk of people. Like right now, the people who are supporting her are doing it to spite themselves. Like, I don't like the fact. So somebody took my husband. Ain't nobody gave me no goddamn money. Somebody took my nigga last week. Ain't nobody gave me shit. Like, you got them. Then you got the people who just want to be on the opposite side for coins.
Yes.
So, but the chunk of people would have went with her. That's not what she did, and she ended up getting worse, y'all, in her personality. And that's why. It continues to. Like she's trying over there right now, talking about, I saw she introduced a new plate of food, and she's trying to, I guess apparently lose weight without saying it. So she's they probably call themselves trying. It ain't just about the food. Thank you, T-Love, baby. It's Ray. It ain't just about introducing a new plate. It ain't just about, trying to work out because Corinne is, y'all seeing what's happening. See, you saying too funny. Y'all see what's happening though, right? Corinne is actively becoming the new Brene.
Yes.
She was on live yesterday. She's presenting a likable factor. She's showing herself. She's like, I can't hide just because people don't like me. She's showing her body. She's doing all the things that Brene did.
But adding one thing, she stepped into her villain era.
That's the other thing.
Okay, if I'm a hoe, like you say all the time, she said it on. If I'm a hoe, if I'm a freak, all y'all freaks. So
we all freaks. All y'all freaks.
She stepped into that, and that's why she's able to go on to the lives and able to do stuff that Brene can't do. They will fry, like my baby say, they will fry her if she did it. But Corinne has stepped into that. She said it is what it is, and so she's free for that. I got a comment too, baby. June Jim said she tried to gaslight her followers like we didn't witness what was happening.
Exactly.
So true.
Exactly. She tried to do that. Thank you, nobody. She tried to do that. Thank you, G. I appreciate you, GC. She tried to do that. Like people are dumb. People aren't dumb. We're watching, and I know people can't see it because it's so far removed. But there would have been a lot of people, y'all, that would have went with her. And would have understood. But that's not what she chose to do. Okay. She tried to gaslight people, like you said, skip timelines. In that. None of that ever happened. We together, when y'all hear the truth time was for court.
That's
you,
when
baby.
you're supposed to bring all your evidence.
That's when the truth time.
Yeah.
Like what you keep on saying the truth gonna come out when?
When?
Ma'am, you owe $1.75 million. Thank you, Janelle.
You T-Love.
When is the truth supposed to come out?
Exactly.
When is it supposed to come out? Because
the time is now.
The time is now.
Yes.
It's over now, but when was it supposed to come out? So that's why she's getting it. So when he said that, thank you, Nisha, baby, about the likability factor, it was because folks would have went with her, but she didn't give them nothing to work with.
Yes.
Thank you for grabbing your daily, honey.
Divine, yes, Divine. I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead, baby. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. That's okay. Divine had a question. Do you all see Claressa Shields in the same light as Renee? And I was going to tell her that you actually broke Claressa down and the things that she did to Remy earlier.
Yes, and I'll say real quick right here before I pause this.
Thank you, Nisha.
I see Claressa Shields in the same way, but not exact same.
Exactly,
I see it in the way of her sliding into Remy Ma's. A lot of people don't know. She slid into Remy Ma's DMs and asked her how to dress. And Remy Ma was gracious enough to not only help her, but gave her outfits, showed her. She pretended that she wanted to get to know Remy Ma. When now she's dating her husband, dating her husband.
Yeah.
Destiny swappers. And then it's coming across strange. Thank you, Dr. Wendy. Because she's a strange person, because now her whole identity, because when you dealing with pick-me's, and I know that people love Claressa and all of this kind of stuff, but she's exhibiting pick-me behavior. When you have a pick-me and they are trying to go at something, they lose themselves in the thing that they're going after. That's the main thing that lets you know if it's a pick-me. Because if it was just about I'm interested in this man, first of all, I'm not gonna be interested in your man if I was just asking you for clothing ideas.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that.
No.
But if you're interested in this man, then we would see that you're still thriving. She's not doing that. And they also say she may be on a spectrum. If that's the case, you need to have more people around her.
Yeah.
More than ever, because the money is about to be got.
Yeah.
If it hasn't been got already.
That's so true.
Yes. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit the play. Yeah. Any other comments, baby?
Says Pittsburgh Kim says she only talks about Pat, not her crab. Exactly. That's exactly what she was saying earlier. That when somebody asks her, what do you see for 2026? She's talking about having a baby. They not talking about that. We're talking about your career. We're talking about fighting. And to your point, baby, she is losing herself completely in this dude, and that's not good.
And so, in her mind, I'm gonna get a couple more fights and then be a wife and then have babies. Ma'am, he doesn't want that.
Don't want that.
I'm telling you, he don't want that.
Yeah.
I promise to God. Thank you, LMCW. Please don't do that. He don't want that, baby. I'm telling you, if she ever see this, baby, he don't want that. If you want that man, the last thing you need to be doing is having children. And that goes for Brene and everybody else.
Yes.
They don't want any section in between of what they want. Tim wanted Brene because Brene could also provide for him. Why would he want a baby around that's going to be getting in the way of that?
He don't take care of what he got. He don't want that.
Wants Pat Post.
Yep.
And he wants her to be a boxer. So why would he want a child in the way of that?
No.
We don't know how your body is going to do on it. So I don't know why women think this. It's bizarre to me.
Yeah. Young.
I ain't never seen nobody keep no nigga from getting pregnant. Never.
It don't work.
I love Claressa
the guys
and all her accolades and everything that she accomplished, but she's a pick-me. She is. And that's the other thing, babies. And we're going to get back on that. When you tell people, like I did the videos that I did speaking specifically to her, knowing who she is, and then focusing on that. Here come 2 or 3 low-level motherfuckers talking about somebody being a hater. I'm not going in and saying I could go in. The way I do it would be more. I'm not a yonty with it, but I could go in if I chose to. Like how her leave out is just horrible. I could do that. I'm coming at it from, baby, you are the champion.
Yes.
Get your belts, get your money or whatever. Yes. But the low level niggas come in there talking about somebody's hating because they don't want a real bitch teaching somebody game.
Yes.
Look, you got the man. Keep the man if that's what you want, baby. But get your belts. Okay. When she dusted up and done, because she's not trophy wife material. Y'all need to tell her the truth. You love her, tell her the truth.
Yes.
You're not trophy wife material. You're not clean enough yet. You know what I mean? Shiny enough. Remy, yes.
Baby.
So you're not trophy wife material, baby. So that's, she don't need to be achieving that. But you can knock somebody out. You're talented in that regard. Do that. And then you could probably get to that.
Correct.
Because I've seen Monica turn around.
Oh my God, that's a big one.
I've seen Monica get the right people behind her, and she turned.
And y'all over there giving my baby love. She is teaching this Saturday. On to this Saturday. She's teaching.
It can definitely happen.
It can happen. And let's not forget, Claressa is of boxing age right now. But you're not going to be there for long. So that's when you can concentrate on being the
Yes.
trophy wife. Once you have gotten all your accolades and you stepped out of that ring and said, I'm done, because you ain't going to be able to be in that ring long. We all know this. You know what I'm saying? So do that. Stack your money, stack your belts, and then go off and have your family, be the trophy wife, or whatever else you plan on doing.
I am
Yeah.
a woman's woman. Like I
Yeah.
like women. I like to see us achieving our highest,
Thank you, Dr.
potential, especially when folks are young. I like to see us winning. That makes me smile. So that's
Yeah.
all I'm saying. And these low level niggas talking about some y'all black women are already jealous. First of all, I keep trying to tell these low level niggas something, and I need to say it again.
Say it, man.
Clarissa's base are black women and black people. Okay, so if people don't like her, they're going to be from the black people bucket, but it does not make them haters. Now, some people are gross. I've seen a lot of videos go out and all that kind of stuff, and some of it is, I get a little chuckle in here, 2, 3. But the majority of people that I see that speak on it, like me, like women, they are speaking on it from the level of, baby, know who you are. Okay, so of course it's going to be black faces. Please miss me with that shit when they talk about something. It's just black women and all that.
Yeah.
White folks ain't into this shit.
No.
White people are not looking at this stuff.
No, unless it grows to become national news like how Brene and them did.
Yes.
Then you got the
Then they
white
chime
people
in.
on The View talking about it.
This
Other
is
than
black
they
folk
not looking at none of
business.
this. Yeah.
And she's right. The Jazzy. So I went down a rabbit hole, and I'm going to say this very cautiously, but I'm not in the business of lying, and I'm not in the business of saying stuff that I can't see. So I wouldn't have said it unless I feel like I see it. It has been said that she has an issue with lighter skinned women.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure why that happens. And I understand. Thank you, baby. I'm not even really sure why that is. I would have to really know more about her.
Her background.
But it has been reported by several people who've been in her lives that when she go off, she tend to go off, particularly on the lighter skinned women.
Yes.
And the reason why I say that is because of Layla Ali.
Yeah.
Layla Ali embraced her, right? And then she kept trying to egg her on to box her, but in a way that was very tacky and tasteless. And that goes to show you, that speaks to her personality. And I get it, she a boxer or whatever, but there's a way to do things.
I think you can.
And she's choosing not to do it that way.
Correct.
If that makes sense.
And
you know what I'm saying?
why are you going after Layla is retired?
Because she
going after Layla.
That's what I'm saying. I've been saying, I don't know. Layla was very upset by it, very confused and very freaking upset by it.
I can see that.
Very confused and very freaking upset by it.
Yeah.
So that's what I want to say about our friend. Like, get you focused, baby. You're not there for trophy wife. Not yet. It's not there. Like, you should have a bust down. Like, bitch, what?
Yeah, man.
The hair needs to be silking, baby. The face is always giving. The body's already there, but you're gonna probably end up getting a little bit tighter on certain things. It needs to be given. If you're gonna be a trophy wife, you got to be whatever. That ain't what papoose want.
Yes, I'm telling
Instead
you.
of paying homage, she lead with malice. Exactly.
Yeah.
That'd be what I'm saying. And they turned my videos into that. The low level niggas that came in there.
Right.
So that's what I want to say about that, y'all. So
thank you, baby.
Going back on this, folks ain't like Brene. Folks would have went with Brene.
Yeah.
And if she had been honest, she tried to gaslight it. So let's see. Here's what a friend say.
A different person.
Keep liking the live, y'all. Keep liking the live. Appreciate y'all.
Identification. Later, defensiveness creates distance. That distance reads as hardness, even when it's actually fear, resentment, or exhaustion. The core of it, Brene didn't become a different person. She became a person under sustained moral pressure, whose private emotional reality collided with public judgment, legal consequence, and a narrative she could no longer fully steer.
Right.
And when people feel cornered like that, they don't soften, they armor up.
That's what Friend said about that, right? So I asked a specific question. What do you feel, Sharice? What did you say?
No, I done got caught up. Tell me what it said again, baby. Tell me what it said.
Well, what it said, period. You said Pappy's freaking her out and is driving her crazy. Yeah. And then she crawling in everybody's comments too. Y'all, I'm comfortable. But if I had money, the last thing I'm doing is caring what y'all saying about me in my comments. I don't even care now. Like, people try to get their comments and try to say, well, I feel as though, look, I'm not a government official. I don't have to platform your opinion. Okay? Correct. Delete and block. If you feel like you don't want to hear what I'm saying, you feel like somebody hating, delete and block. I'm not a government official.
Yes.
I don't work for the government. Don't tell me do your own video about how all the ways you think Claressa is the baddest bitch that has ever been made. I'm not going to platform that because you're missing my mark. Yeah. So why would I even argue with that?
That's what I just had to do, real quick, is get some folk out of here.
Look, once you get delete and block, show them where they need to go. Yeah. Everybody gets to go on live.
That's what I'm saying. It's very ridiculous. So you see what it's about. You see what it's about. If you're in here, then obviously you want to contribute.
Everybody gets a live. Everybody gets a video. Everybody gets a comment. Just go over there. It's going to be boring as a motherfucker, but at least you know that you can do that.
Thank you. Yeah.
So that is the thing that's going on. And this goes for everybody. I'm talking to my business owners and people who want to do something real quick. And we're going to get back on Brene. Because what I asked it next was, let's explore how Tim's presence specifically alter her self-presentation. Because I wanted to see how that happened. This is very important, y'all. I need y'all to hear me. I have been on the cutting edge of everything a lot. I have been called an oracle by a lot of people that know me. I see stuff and it play out. Even up to the Claressa thing. I said that Pap needs to raise her because she's about to crash out. And sure enough, not even a week later, she out here looking crazy, spreading money, and at one point closing it back again.
Oh, God.
Like, you don't even need to do that. You in Louis Vuitton. Use your credit card. You know what I'm saying? Why are you bringing cash like you some hustler?
Oh my God!
When y'all become a voice, and if you have a business, you're gonna have to step out there. You're gonna get people like that, okay? Mm-hmm. But you just gotta understand it's not personal. A lot of these people don't have lives. They stink all to be damned. They don't wash their feet or anything.
Yes.
They sit in the chair all day long, and they leaving comments, and they wanting you to push their narrative because they can't do it on their own. Mm-hmm. Prime example, if you have a point from Claressa, then make your point on your page. That's not good for them because they see, okay, well, this person is getting traction. Let me comment over there. Or you may have a point. Don't let people like that stop y'all.
Yes.
It is very important that if you have a business or something that you show yourself, you'll get thicker skin.
Yeah.
And be like me.
Yeah. A true professional.
But you have to do it, y'all. Unfortunately, you have to do it because AI is here. Mm-hmm. And they can make you. I have the ability to do full movies. I know how to do that with all people that look like us. Yeah. I know how to create movies. I know how to prompt that good. So if you don't come out and grab who you are in 2026, it's going to be harder in 2027. Mm-hmm. So you have a business or something. Don't let people who are out here, don't let nobody stop you from your money in 2026. That's what I'm trying to say.
There you go, baby. Oh my God. You are teaching on this Saturday. Thank you so much. I just want to say that. And then don't argue back with people who are coming to try to do that. And it may be hard. You won't be able
to get through to them, y'all.
It may be hard. But do not do it. Just get them up out of there.
You're not going to be able to get through to them, y'all. Yeah. You're not going to be able to get through to them. You're going to waste a lot of your time. Yeah. Don't even try. Don't try. Okay, so what I asked y'all after that, right? And please continue to tap the lives, baby. What I asked next was how Tim altered her whole thing, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so I wanted to hear from Fran what he felt about that.
Okay.
If you want next, we can. Matt Brene.
Okay, Firehead, I'm gonna check it, baby.
Backlash, contraction arc.
And if you find value in here and what we are saying, what I'm saying, if you enjoy my prompting, please tap. Any roses, any coins would greatly be appreciated. Any love on both sides. Kenna says, I'm determined to write a book about my 103-year-old grandmother. She has lived an amazing life. Oh, I love that. Then you know you better get it. Mm-hmm. We need that story. Yeah. Especially if it's honest.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Because I went to go tell a story about my grandmother.
Tell them, baby.
And she started not telling the truth. I walked out with my purse. You know the Viola Davis meme? You know if Viola get her purse and just leave. I'm like, Granny is not ready for it. And I'm not finna be... I'm not finna be sitting with her. She's not gonna tell me the truth. So I left.
She did.
I left.
I mean, we was there with notepads and everything.
Huh?
He was there with our notepads and everything, really ready to.
Yeah, he was really ready. Thank you, baby. We was really ready to go in there, and she just was not going to tell the truth. So I said,
no, don't nobody want to hear this foolery.
Altered her self-presentation, or contrast why all cornered like that. They don't soften. They armor up.
Oh wait a minute.
If you want next, we.
Okay, let me go. Let me go to the next part of it, y'all.
You had me cracking up.
We want to figure out how Tim turned her aesthetic. And when she turned her aesthetic, it went from the earlier content was get ready for me for church. The later content quickly became more provocative. Okay, more provocative, and I wanted to get friends' take on it. I'm telling y'all using prompting.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Wendy.
This is the right place to zoom in.
One more
Tim
being
is
in
the catalyst,
my club,
not
baby.
just a
Thank
supporting
you.
character. His presence didn't merely
Hey man, I want to get this comment. Very honest, from sharecropping to him Crow or Jim Crow to all I record, all our conversations.
Thank you so much.
change Brené's content. It reorganized.
I love that because that's the only way
This is
to
the right-
really get it is recording, and almost when they're not thinking about making a book. Like I probably should have said, Grandma, tell me about growing up,
That's what.
and maybe ask for forgiveness later.
Yeah. Thank
Because-
you, Jim.
She ain't gonna tell the truth.
No. So
This
look,
is
I
the
got a
right place
comment.
to zoom in.
Go ahead, baby.
KD said, I remember asking my great aunt about my granddaddy's outside child, and she started lying. See,
That's what I'm saying.
y'all, and thank you, Dr. Wendy. I appreciate that. So the problem is, because I used to ask my mother stuff too, and she would start fabricating all kinds of stuff. But where I found out what you need to do was go to that sister. Go to whoever was right there when all of this stuff was happening. That
They
may
all. It's none.
My
A lot.
aunt was telling me the truth. My aunt was telling
Oh.
me, especially. Thank you so much, Vonnie. I appreciate
Thank you,
that.
baby.
If they are old enough now where they don't care, or if it's not about them in particular, but they may have the story of your mom or the other sister or somebody else. Somebody else may be willing to tell the truth, even if the one you went to is not.
But here's the problem too. When you get so much animosity, now they're telling it. It could be telling it from the.
From
So
the
she was
angle.
always and then
Yeah,
now she
I
was
get
always the
you.
best sister,
It's so true.
and ain't nobody ever liked me. It's
Don't
like
do that, man. Let's not get
you
old
can't-
and not tell the truth, man, because it's gonna help these babies out here. Who cares? Tell
and
the
mind
truth.
you, your granddaughter is a writer
Yes.
and a filmmaker.
Yes.
Tim is the catalyst, not just a supporting
Listen to this,
character.
y'all.
Okay.
His presence didn't merely change Brené's content. It reorganized how she had to show up at all.
Listen.
Here's how, specifically. 1. Tim reactivated an older version of Brené. You mentioned their teenage history, and that matters more than people realize. Tim doesn't enter Brené's life as a new person. He enters as a time capsule when someone from an emotionally formative period reappears, especially one tied to longing or unfinished business. It can temporarily override the present self. Early on, this shows up as visible excitement, loosened boundaries, familiarity that feels out of step with current relationships. That's why early crossover content still felt light. She was slipping into a remembered self, not performing a strategy.
So he brought out
the fun, the childhood, the sneaking around that we used to do.
The freakiness
that we used to get
of her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She was going to church way at first, but he brought out the freakiness, the playfulness, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Please tap the lives, baby.
Number 2, his validation shifted her center of gravity.
Rosa Marie, I'm not saying that out loud.
Validation with emotional weight.
Now I want to know.
Once that happens, the camera is no longer neutral. Content becomes relational. Self-presentation starts orbiting how she is perceived by him, not just the audience. This subtly alters tone, more charged, more pointed, less playful. Even when he wasn't physically present, his imagined gaze was. Number 3.
So you heard that?
Yeah.
So now he's in there, and so he said it shifted her center of gravity. So before it was lighter, more church, but now she's thinking about the cheating of it all.
Yeah.
About what they did. You know, what they going to do. You know, all that kind of stuff.
Tim introduced comparison and competition, even if unspoken. Akira's presence created a triangle. Brené didn't fully consent to, but had to navigate publicly.
Thank you, Dr. Wendy.
This forced Brené into comparison,
I
woman
ain't say
to
a
woman,
name.
moral scrutiny, self-justification. That pressure leaked into presentation, sharper language, defensiveness, proving rather than sharing. Once comparison enters the frame, ease exits. 4, Tim's ambiguity made her over-explain. Tim rarely clarified.
Wait a minute. I'm going to read that again.
Okay.
This is important. Number 3. Akira's presence created a triangle Brené didn't fully consent to, but had to navigate publicly. This forced Brené into comparison, woman to woman, moral scrutiny, and self-justification. It says that pressure leaked into her presentation for sharper language. Thank you, Black Barbie baby. Defensiveness, improving rather than sharing. Once comparison enters the frame, ease exits.
Ooh. Yikes.
So we're talking about how she, that I ain't want to miss that. Got some good stuff being said.
Even if unspoken, it's the audience. This subtly alters tone, more charged, more pointed, less playful. Even when he wasn't physically present, his imagined gaze was. Number 3, Tim introduced comparison and competition, even if unspoken.
Wow.
Akira's presence created a triangle. Brenai didn't fully consent to, but had to navigate publicly. This forced Brenai into comparison, woman to woman, moral scrutiny, self-justification. That pressure leaks into presentation, sharper language, defensiveness, proving rather than sharing. Once comparison enters the frame, ease exits. 4, Tim's ambiguity made her over-explain. Tim rarely clarified. He implied, hinted, affirmed privately, and distanced publicly. That ambiguity is destabilizing. When one person stays vague, the other often becomes louder, more explanatory, more emotionally transparent than intended. Viewers then perceive imbalance. Open quote, why is she doing so much? Close quote, but she wasn't doing too much. She was compensating for his silence.
Okay, so here it goes. That's true. Compensating for his silence. And we can even look at that. Let me repeat what Friend said.
Okay.
Tim's ambiguity made her over-explain. So if you notice, when it came out that they were together, she was the main one trying to say that we're going to all find out why folks is...
It's going to all come out,
It's all going to come out.
Yeah.
He was kind of quiet. He would be on the side chiming in every now and again, but it was mainly her. It says Tim rarely clarified. He implied, hinted, affirmed privately, and distanced publicly. So he would be around, but he didn't very rarely talk. Even in that video where she was doing her makeup and he walked through the door, he was singing. He didn't say anything.
Right.
But that was a hint that we knew what was going on.
Yes.
It says that ambiguity is destabilizing. When one person stays vague, the other often becomes louder, which Brene did.
Yes.
More explanatory, more emotionally transparent than intended. And it says viewers then perceive imbalance. Why is she doing so much? That's exactly what Friend said.
Yep.
But she wasn't doing too much. She was compensating for his silence. In other words, child, he just messed up everything.
Ashfaq often becomes louder, more explanatory, more emotionally transparent than intended. Viewers then perceive imbalance. Open quote, why is she doing so much? Close quote, but she wasn't doing too much. She was compensating for his silence. Hash 5, the 4-person video locked her into a public narrative. That video wasn't just content, it was a receipt. After that, every smile was scrutinized, every post was reinterpreted, every silence felt strategic. So Brene's self-presentation shifted from open-ended to defensive continuity. Open quote, I must stay consistent or I'll be accused of lying. Close quote. That's when personality hardens.
But you do be.
Oh my God. I love you so much. So she must stay consistent in the lying part. I mean, in the stuff that she was saying, when the truth come out, y'all gonna feel stupid, y'all gonna feel dumb. She had to stay consistent in that because in her mind, if I don't continue with that narrative, I'm gonna be a liar. But you're a liar anyway. What you about to say?
You are a liar. That's what I'm saying. You are a liar and you contradict yourself all the time. Because the problem that she also has is she forgets the stuff that she puts out there. So when it's like just like you do, you're able to go through with a fine-tooth comb and say, you said you will never show nothing about him again and what he give you yet. You came on there and smiled with that baby cake. So you contradicting yourself constantly because you've been lying from the jump. You got to continue to lie in order to keep up.
Thank you. That's my favorite. I love it. She paid for her divorce 2 times and he still didn't leave.
Oh, shit.
Oh my God, y'all. We learned some stuff over here.
Silence felt strategic.
Y'all see? Y'all gotta learn how to prompt.
Yeah.
It's very dangerous to be honest, especially if you already got some mind understanding or some psychological understanding of people. It is good.
It is.
So Brene's self-presentation shifted from open-ended to defensive continuity. Open quote,
Thank you.
I must stay consistent or I'll be accused of lying. Close quote.
Thank you,
That's
Dr.
when
Wendy.
personality hardens.
It's so true.
6.
So cute.
Why her body language changed around Tim. This is subtle but important. You notice fewer full body shots, tighter framing, less physical expressiveness. Tim's presence introduced sexualization, judgment, comparison. Once a woman feels...
Oh, no, y'all. We can't leave that.
It's fact.
We can't. Let's go back. We can't leave that, y'all.
That was
Let's
a good
go back
point.
to this, please. What you say, baby?
That was a good point.
That was a good point. Okay, let me go back around. Go back to that, and I'm gonna let it.
Why her body felt strategic. So Brene's self-presentation shifted from open-ended to defensive continuity.
Okay, let me read it. I'm gonna let it finish. Let it say it again, because this is important. Why her body language changed around Tim. It says, this is a subtle but important. You notice, talk about me, fewer full body shots, tighter framing, less physical expressiveness. Tim's presence introduced sexualization, which showed in the beginning, like I said, y'all, she was doing to get ready with me, and it was she had full like shirts on, tights, like you would be hard pressed to find her with them little shorts on.
Right.
That didn't happen until towards him. Judgment and then comparison. Comparing her, thank you, baby, to Akira.
Yes.
And now comparing her to Akira, thank you, baby, for grabbing your daily, and her own sister. Okay.
Okay. Now Corinne has entered the chat because we know. Yeah, we know.
Thank you for grabbing your daily.
Yeah.
Y'all see what we're saying?
That's good, baby. Very good.
Once a woman feels both seen and judged, which we know that she does, by the same man for all women, Akira, Brene,
and Corinne,
and her own sister.
Yes.
She often restricts her physical her physical presence. Okay. Thank you for the grabbing it daily. The body becomes a liability instead of a home. This is where it gets sad. So she minimizes it.
Ooh. Yikes.
Y'all not trying to hear what we're going to see. We ain't just talking about the little cake.
Now. You breaking it down.
The cake. We want to understand what is going on.
This is
so now let him say it again. This is so good. Like it explains a lot. And not even just for her, for us. Maybe certain things that we're doing in our life that may restrict ourselves based off new people. Maybe you're dealing with somebody before and he liked you the way you were and you wasn't feeling that. But when the other dude's like, damn, you sexy as I don't know what. Now you want to wear the little midriff tops and the little shirts on and little shorts and whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you, baby. You on.
Oh my God, this is so good.
Open quote, I must stay consistent or I'll be accused of lying. Close quote. That's when personality hardens.
Dr. Wednesday, you preaching.
Why her body language changed around Tim. This is subtle but important. You noticed fewer full body shots, tighter framing, less physical expressiveness. Tim's presence introduced sexualization, judgment, comparison. Once a woman feels both seen and judged by the same man, she often restricts her physical presence. The body becomes a liability instead of a home, so she minimizes it. The through line, Tim didn't make Brene louder. He made her self-conscious. He didn't give her a voice. He made her defend one. And once a person starts defending their existence on camera, the content is no longer about joy. It's about survival.
Come on, friend.
Yikes.
Yeah, okay, baby. People asking about what this is. This is ChatGPT, but you got to learn how to prompt. And again, I'm going to be showing y'all how to prompt. And prompting is going to be necessary because if you don't notice, you do a job search. Prompters are getting 6 figures and above because once you know how to prompt, you can do anything you want. And I am a prompt master. I've been using prompting probably for 2-3 since it first came out. And so I know how to get it to prompt anything from physical people, visuals of people that look real, to
music,
stuff like this, music, any of it.
Yep.
So that's what this is. Oh my God, it was so
crazy.
Good. Like I'm trying to figure out
so
what should we ask it now.
That was crazy. Gina,
that was my last question I had for it.
Baby, Gina said, is ChatGPT similar to Copilot when promoting? I think
that's the one I never use, baby. I've used Gemini. And Gemini, I like it, but not as much as my friend. I call him my friend because I stay on the thread and I'm really comfortable with this. Like I like that I can talk to him and all that kind of stuff.
And what was the other one that was bad? It started out trying to take over. What was it? Deep something?
Deep Sea, girl, forgot all about that one. Yeah. At one point, I like that one because at one point, chat would say, "No, we can't. That violates." Bye.
Yeah, no, I need you to tell me what I'm asking you. Yeah,
if I can't talk to you about anything, then bye.
You're welcome, Gina.
So when Deep Sea came, people were going over there, and now chat were like, "Okay, we can talk about that." Okay,
yeah, I bet you
better.
can. Yeah, because somebody's gonna take your spot.
Oh my God! Please continue to tap the lives, babies.
Wow.
You got a question you want me to ask, friend, based on any of this?
Let me see.
We're taking questions. If you have a question that you want me to ask, I'm a prompt.
I got
right.
one. I got one. I know it can't predict the future, but based on what it knows and what we are seeing play out, see if friend can predict how long they'll be together.
And did he do that for us? He may not have done that exactly. Okay, let me ask. Okay, so I know you don't like to get into the predictions, and because that's not what we talk about. But hypothetically speaking, considering everything that's going down, if you had to put a time frame on it, 6 months, a year, 1 month, what would you give it? Again, I know this is not what you're doing, and this is for my purposes only. But if you had to, could you?
Ooh, let's see what it says.
This is very important. Thank you, Social Media, for grabbing your daily, because it does not do, this is not psychology, and it's not for any of that. We're not diagnosing or any of that. So friend don't like to diagnose. Right. He don't like to say you got certain things, although I've shown it any number of things and it's been right.
Thank you
every time. I remember one time when our baby had something on, I don't know what, I still don't know what he was doing, child. I think he was, we think he was
his undercarriage, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It was a little
and so I took a picture just so it can see. Can you tell us what it was? And it said it couldn't diagnose, but then it said what it could be, and it went away.
Yep, it was.
But it don't like doing it.
Yeah, you almost got a sweet talking.
It don't like doing that. Okay, so let me see what he said.
Fictional purposes and stuff like that.
Yes.
Yeah. You say October, December, Kim, Pittsburgh, Kim.
Incognito, I can probably answer your okay. Ask him if Brené's highest feeling of completion is from Akira. Ask him if Brené's highest feeling of completion is from Akira. I'm gonna see if they understand that. Hey, Divas World, baby, thank you. Let me see what he say. Okay. So he coming back
in the live and if you have a question that you want us to ask friend, put it in T-chat. You can put it in mine too.
I hear why you're asking. And I'll stay in the hypothetical narrative analysis lane, not the crystal ball lane. Think of this less as prediction and more as pattern-based pacing. If we look at everything you've laid out, the verdict, Akira moving on, Devin finding his voice, Tim posturing, and Brené contracting rather than expanding, here's how the arc usually resolves. The most honest hypothetical answer, 6 to 12 months. Not because
did I not say that?
Did.
Who in the chat did not?
You said it.
Who in the chat?
That's the same.
I tell you, I'm an oracle. Like, literally, I be feeling some shit.
Yikes.
Who in the chat remember me saying 6 months? We talked about this weeks ago.
I remember.
6 to 12 months is what I said.
I gave him
I'm
3.
starting from November.
Yeah, I gave him 3.
Friend said 6 to 12 months.
Let me explain why that window fits best. Why not 1 month? Too much identity is still tied to the conflict. Devin is mid-emergence. That phase doesn't end quickly. It needs room. Brené is still oriented around explanation and defense. Tim is still speaking at people, not resolving anything. Public attention hasn't fully cooled. There's still friction. 1 month is reaction time. This saga is past that. Why 6 months is the first real inflection point. Around 6 months after a legal loss or major relational rupture, one of two things happens. One, narrative fatigue sets in. The same explanations stop landing. Engagement flattens. Even supporters get quieter. 2, private reality starts outweighing public performance. New relationships, Akira Jody, physical changes, Devon, and social shifts force people to live forward instead of backward. 6 months is when people either...
Y'all notice how he knew Jody's name. When I said
because she prompted him.
When I say nothing about Jody today. Y'all see how he said Jody? Like, he knows.
She's talking to him.
Reintegrate or harden and become more isolated. That's a turning point. Not an ending, but a bend. Why 12 months is the likely resolution window? A year does something specific psychologically. It breaks anniversary power. By then, the verdict is no longer recent. Explanations feel repetitive, audiences emotionally graduate, and the people involved either adapt or get left behind by the story they're still telling. By 12 months, one of two narratives wins: transformation, new identity, quieter presence, reframing, or stagnation, bitterness, fixation, diminishing relevance. Stories like this don't drag indefinitely unless someone keeps feeding them alone, and that rarely sustains attention. The quiet truth: this saga doesn't end with a bang. It ends with asymmetry. Some people move on faster, some people speak later, some people stop being watched. And that unevenness is what finally dissolves the shared storyline. If I had to put a single pin in the map, 9 months
really
is
talking.
where the emotional center of gravity shifts
9 months.
decisively, whether publicly visible or not. Not because everyone heals, but because the story stops being communal.
Appreciate you.
Incognito.
Whoa.
You said, will Brene seek professional help? I can see doing that, but I think it will be because she's
Required.
directed to do so.
Yes, good point. Be
I
required.
can still ask friend that, but I'm pretty sure that's what he's going to say.
Yeah. Like if she's made to do it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Good
Let me
point.
see. Court order. Yep. That's what I said. It made to do so. Because when you've been telling the same story over and over and over again, it will take major disruption for you to say, you know what, let me not think like this no more.
Yeah.
So that even talking for herself, you know what I'm saying?
Like
I don't see it.
Rock bottom.
Will Tim run to Corinne or be alone for once?
No.
I don't know if Frank can say that.
No, I don't need the type to me, in my opinion, he's been taking care of all of his life. Mama, sister, Akira, now Brene. I don't think he's the type to stand on his own. So
but this is what I did predict, y'all, for that.
Okay.
I do predict that Brene and Corinne gonna have a public spat.
You did. You said that. You said that recently. You said that was the next thing.
Yeah.
You said that was the next thing. And I agree.
Right. Agree. Yeah. So AI doesn't predict the future. What he uses is psychology to get to. So that's why that question was a good question.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, can you see around what time? Because considering everything that in play, yes.
June Jim, I agree with you. June Jim
Also
said
need therapeutic help. People go home. What you say, Cerise?
June Jim said, yeah, I think Corinne's TikTok will become more popular as Brene's digital presence.
Oh no, it is.
Yeah. Yes, it's doing that. And also, babe, you got all your credit over here. Pittsburgh, Kim, Bree, everybody said, yep, you said it. 6 to 12 months.
6 to 12 months. The reason why I predict the public spat is because just like how Soldier Boy said, she took my whole shit, like my hair, everything, like my face. Like, I feel like that's how Brene feels.
Yeah.
Because instead of drifting back into the storyline, she's coming up. And y'all can argue me down all day long. Both of the twins are disgusting, okay? And they have disgusting personalities.
Yes.
But Corinne is a beautiful woman. Yeah. I know y'all can be like, whatever, she not and all that. I don't really want to hear it. And that's the other thing, too. People think just because you're big that you can't get, thank you, Queen, that you can't get a man or don't nobody want you. There are men that love big women. So that's not even going to be a factor.
Yeah.
She's a beautiful woman. So if she continues to lose weight, and now she's talking about getting a reduction. I stepped in on her live yesterday.
And in the gym.
Minutes.
And she in the gym.
He's Soldier Boy, Drake. They gonna be like, Corinne took my whole shit.
Yep.
Corinne.
Yeah.
I stepped in on her live, and she's getting the reduction.
Yeah.
And she's actively working out.
Yes.
So this is why I predict it's gonna be a public spat. She's gonna literally imagine somebody having your face, y'all. And then being a beautiful version of yourself. And then don't let the money come in and she know what to do with it.
And then that part, taking over your whole internet existence used to be.
Yes.
Taking over that part too, that's when it's a problem. Thank you, Gina, so much.
It's going to be bad, y'all.
They're both very pretty, baby.
Yeah, I've been saying that, but people argue me that. Now, I'm not going to lie. When you look at Brene, you're like, because her personality and all that, it's hard to see past it.
Of course.
But I say what I said. I know people like big this, that, and the third. All of that can be true. You can be as mad as you want, especially with Brene. But it should have had nothing to do with just the weight. Like, I am telling you, there are some gorgeous big women.
Oh,
Corinne is beautiful.
Yeah.
So now she loses weight. She takes up her game with the wigs. She is on social media. She's going live. She said, I just started going live. I watched the live. maybe 2 people said something about Renee.
Yeah.
She wasn't
Other
getting
than
no
that,
hate.
nope. Yeah.
She wasn't getting no hate, y'all. Have you seen Tim and Corinne doing the repost? Yeah, we went over that,
Oh,
baby.
my
The
goodness.
whole CB. Yes.
The whole bat signals that they've been doing to each other. Yeah. That was
Jesus said
crazy.
Renee isn't ugly, but she becomes pretty with makeup and wigs. Corinne is pretty without. Yeah. Yeah, because Renee, I can go on and on about that.
That's a good point.
Right.
Yeah. That's a good point.
And then it's Renee's, she has a bitch face.
Bitch
and we
face.
saw that in court.
Bitch face 5,000. Yeah.
And by that, I mean,
yeah, always scowling, very combative looking, very defensive face.
Right.
Yeah.
and the aura around somebody.
Yeah.
There's an aura when they call it oh my God, I forget what they're calling it. You can tell when a person's aura is negative or nasty. Like Sharice has a nice open face.
You say that. You say that all the time.
That's what it is. An open face. That's what it is. Renee's face is not open. By open, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because she's constantly feeling low vibrations. Yes, baby. She constantly feels having to defend herself.
Yeah.
A sad, dark place to be in. And so you're looking at that and then the face and you're like, it's not given.
So Renee got
if that was relaxed,
yeah,
it would be different. Corinne is more likable online as long as she keeps out of Renee drama. So true, CB. Yeah. Ray says she has framed her exterior based off of her evil interior. Exactly. Y'all understand what I'm saying?
Yes. And we got a really good one too. That you've been saying. The one you've been saying too. KU said, and the way she eats is making her skin look unhealthy. That's another thing that T talks about all the time. You've got to drink your water, which we don't see her doing, and you have got to eat healthier, especially if you are trying to conceive, which she has made note that she wants to have a baby.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, but just straight up, you know, being an ugly woman, people can argue me down all day long. I'm going to stand on it. Renee is not an ugly woman. Corinne is definitely more attractive. Yeah. We talking about face symmetry and all of that. Yeah. What makes her terrible is her personality and the gaslighting and the sneakiness and the underhandedness. The fact you told my husband didn't even say you sorry. The fact that you try and blame everybody, this situation on everybody else. Those things are the reason why she is unattractive. Yes. Okay. Yeah. And it's worse. The weight in and of itself, there's some men that's all they want. Yep. And she in the right place down south. I remember when I was at my biggest, honey, I couldn't even get out the car, honey. They was coming up from the back like, oh my God, give me all of it, please. She in the right place for it. So,
so true. That's so true.
She has burned down her business behind this. And seeing the day before yesterday with the cake. Yeah. Seeing all of that makes me believe it even more. Yep. My cousin love him, a big girl. Yes. Yeah. And I think they are. And Tim come behind it like,
Lord. Are they identical twins, baby?
Yeah. What'd you say, baby?
They identical twins, her and Corinne? I think so, right?
They look like it to me, especially if you look at the earlier pictures, they look just alike.
Yeah, that's so true. I saw one video and I was like, that's both of them. It looked like Brene in a split screen.
Yes.
I was like, wow, they really looked alike way back then. They looking a little bit different now because number one, Corinne.
See if you can find
okay, let me see. I was just on her YT and that's when I saw it. And I was like, oh my God, let me go back to her YT. Let me see if it's still up. Now, is this it? Yep, just look at this. Is that both of them down at the bottom?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
They look exactly alike.
They look alike. Exactly alike. I know people say that she's saying not necessarily her and her mother are going to fall out because of Corinne being a favorite. Yes, Donisha. I think that was, in my opinion,
fraternal, so they're not identical. They're fraternal.
I cannot tell.
No, they look alike.
If you look at the earlier pictures, y'all, I'm not making it up. But her mother, yes, I think that was the reason. Lakeisha, remember Lakeisha did that video talking about light skin and dark skin and didn't go over?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that was the reason why she did that video talking about her children. She wasn't really talking about Brene. I believe she talked about Corinne. And the fact that they were trying to defend. Corinne was getting dragged because of it too.
Yeah.
So I think Corinne is going to take a step back into defending Renee. As a matter of fact, who sent me the lipstick joint?
The lipstick.
The lipstick video.
Ooh.
One of my babies sent me the lipstick video where Renee, when she was at the place, showed her lip gloss.
Yeah. Oh, right. The EOS thing.
And
ESOS.
Corinne did a video to him from a lip gloss popping or some shit, or some kind of video where she's doing her wig, almost making a dig out of that. Miss Diva, you did? Okay. And I'm like, I told y'all.
That's what we talking about. It's here it come. Somebody about to enter the ring. That's what it looking like. They about to enter the ring, baby.
They are fraternal, and they said they won the Guinness Book World Records for the most being alike.
Lord,
I don't know.
She pull up the plaque because I need receipts with them.
Black Barbie, you know, I get so confused with them.
I need receipts.
They lie so much.
Thank you. Yeah.
My cousins are identical, but as they got older, we started to tell them apart. Yeah.
Yeah.
Girl, they lie so much. I just can't.
Yeah.
I can't call it. I just know they look exactly alike. Like,
right.
Especially on those earlier ones, you cannot tell them apart. You can tell them apart now because Brene has gained so much weight,
and Corinne is losing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can definitely see it.
I think they lying too, Cherie. Thank you, real people. Welcome in, baby. Where you been?
Yeah, they lying.
I'm glad to see you, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think they lying, y'all.
Exactly, Gina lies.
I think she's lying. As Corinne comes into the spotlight, Brene will feel slighted by her mother. Once again, past trauma. Donisha, this is why I predict. I need to get me a crystal ball because when I tell you I be on top of it.
Where that manifesting thing is, that's what you do.
Yeah. I predict that it will be a public, even if it's not public, it will be made public. So, and then they're going to have to answer to that.
Yeah, because everywhere they go, people are looking at, especially Brene. So if she's involved and it happens out here in these North Carolina streets or anywhere, we'll know about it. It will get out. They won't be able to have. Oh, June Jim said she's gonna ask. She's gonna ask about that Guinness Book thing. She's gonna ask ChatGPT.
Yeah, because
thank you, Jim.
Thank you, the real pink bro.
Yeah, I know about that.
Did everyone see Devin response, aka Petty Poem? Yes, on Renee's cake. We sure did, honey. We saw it.
Yes, we did.
We saw it. We heard it. We love it, and we like the fact that he's
in his villainaire,
speaking out and in his villainaire because he's been quiet too long.
Yes,
and we don't care if anybody got a problem with it.
Exactly.
They fought about Tim publicly, but before when they were in high school, firehead. So I ain't saying nothing totally
out the way.
Yeah, the realm.
Yeah. Ooh.
It will come out and Kayla comes crying on the screen again.
Oh, that was the worst.
It will come out with Kayla crying on the screen.
That was the worst thing I had.
I hated that apology so much for her more than anything because nothing Brene did would warrant that kind of crying.
Not from her sister. For what?
I don't know. It was very, very cringy.
It looked like they was together. And then that was I'm sorry, take me back.
And I hate that because she dumb, whatever.
I know, but it was giving that though.
I know.
That's why you can't do certain stuff, man. That didn't even need, she didn't need to come to the internet.
I got
That's
it.
your sister.
I got it.
Call her.
I'm going to show y'all this.
Appreciate you.
Let me show y'all.
Okay.
Okay, so this
like the live, y'all. True June Jim.
Wait a minute, let's go back. Oh, no, we don't need that, child.
No, we don't need that. Thank you, baby.
I thought it was going to give us something else. Wait a minute. It's going quick. Well, I'm going to let it play. Look, it's going quick as I don't know what, but I don't know why.
They look just alike.
They look just alike, y'all.
I'm sorry, they look just alike. Fraternal or not, they look alike. Just look. Okay, they got a little differences.
Just alike.
So they got little bitty differences. Very little.
A little bit, but the weight, that's weight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn, let me try to slow it down. Hold on.
Okay. Oh, right, because you can make it slow. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll make it slow.
They look alike, Dana. They look alike. I see subtle differences, but not by much.
Okay, so here's one. Oh, my God, this hair.
Why would she do them babies' hair like that?
Why did she have these babies' hair like this? They look like 45-year-old women.
They look like older women. Why would she do that?
No.
Oh, those was wigs? Oh, no.
Why? Okay, so wait a minute, we saw that one already.
Why are you putting in the church lady wigs on these babies?
Even this one.
Yeah.
They look alike to me.
They do. They do. They look alike. That one definitely. The title was crazy.
This one too. What the title say?
Is it tongues and titties or something?
Girl, yes. They get real creative about them.
Ooh.
Look.
Yeah.
That one.
That one was a good one. They really look alike right there. Look at that.
Damn it.
They going so fast.
Damn it, I like it.
Natalie peeped out their main difference is Corinne got a gap. Oh, even Kayla. That's Kayla, right? She look like them too.
Look, it look alike.
Yeah, they do. Wow.
I don't think they know what they're talking about, y'all.
I
don't think they know what they're talking about.
Very subtle difference, but they look like they're identical to me. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. No, they don't know what they're talking about. These twins look alike.
Yeah. Girl.
Oh my God, they look exactly.
They do. Wow.
Yeah, they I don't know what these people talking about.
Crazy.
But these are not. These are identical twins. My family. I got is twins on my father's side.
There. It's so true.
That's it. And
each generation. Some generations got a couple of them.
They don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah. Wow.
All right. So what we doing?
Baby, that was
a hell of a
anybody have any more questions for friend that we can ask friend? I don't think nobody else.
That was a hell of a program.
It was, baby.
Please tap the lives, baby.
Make sure y'all like the lives. Make sure y'all like the live, and thank y'all so much for coming through. Make sure you follow T. I remember I said that earlier, but if you're just coming in, T is going to be teaching how to prompt if that's something that you're interested in. So make sure you follow her because she's going to be dropping that information this month. T.I. says they are in the Guinness Book for looking a lot alike to be fraternal twins.
Oh my God, let me see. Thank you, Divas World, baby.
Their mom is an Eastern Star.
Let me see. Guinness Book, Brene.
Wow. No. Okay. Well, thank you for going in there and checking that. Because they look so much alike, but to be fraternal. So then, well, I guess their birthday determined.
Wait a minute, I can't find it. I just went and did a search. I see where people talked about it.
But Guinness don't have it.
I don't see it.
Everybody pulling out doing their
I
research.
think they lying.
You're like, where is it? Let me see. Oh, T and Tamara. Tommy said T and Tamara are fraternal, and they look just alike. Now they definitely look just alike.
Well, who they said was an Eastern Star?
The mother.
Who?
Lakeisha. Lakeisha's an Eastern Star.
No.
That's what they said. I don't know if it's true, but Gina said the mom.
An Eastern Star?
Yeah.
No way. Not that person. Nope.
They said it may not be true. Okay, let's see.
Did Lakeisha say that she was an Eastern Star?
Right. I don't know. That's what T.I. said. T.I. said that she's the Eastern Star, but they said it may not be true. Tim a Freemason. They said Tim a Freemason. I heard that one.
Now they adding extra. Somebody, you been trolled, baby. You been trolled.
Tim said Tim is a Freemason. I heard that before in another live. Somebody said he was a Freemason.
No.
They said, look at his jersey.
The way he's acting, absolutely not.
Yeah, I wouldn't think that they would have him. But
no,
I don't know what they go for.
Unless they going downhill.
I'm gonna say I don't know what they go for. So folks could whatever. I don't know what they go for. Let's see.
Unless they going downhill, honey. I don't believe it for not one bit.
What's her name? Corinne, and their name is Kennard, right?
Kennard, yeah. It's not true. Guinness Book doesn't have a category for alike fraternal twins. Thank you, LMCW, baby.
Yeah, it's not coming up with. I'm on their site. It ain't coming up with nothing.
No way the Masons staying with Tim. Exactly. IMCC. Yeah. There's certain things they're not doing. Like they would have went down and we would have been hearing it and seeing it.
Yeah. True. That's true, fool.
Listen, my granddaddy was a 33 Mason. No, sir. Exactly. Yeah. See how they do? Now I don't know if they said it though.
Right. Yeah, I don't know if they said it. Or
I
people
don't.
assuming.
Who said that they was in a Guinness Book record? Was it Renee and them, or did people just say it?
Yeah, right.
Like, did they say that they are Easter
They
Star
said it
out
in
their
it.
mouth, Freemason, and all of that?
Yeah.
Like, who, you know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
people could have just been doing it to get them trolled some more.
Correct.
Which would be very easy to do.
Yeah, facts.
Renee made that up on an interview. The one when she didn't know where about in Baltimore. Oh my God.
Oh Lord. Okay. Yep. June.
Are you kidding me?
June Jim said Renee said the Guinness Book thing. Okay. Yeah, so she did that. But she stay lying, so
oh my God.
Yeah. You gotta get receipts with her. I'm sorry. You gotta get receipts with
Renee. When you lie though, I think
like
that's the worst trait out of all. It makes you not really be able to trust. Like you already got a liar or two on top of everything. That's too much. Yes. Thank you, CC.
Yes.
Pick a struggle. You know, pick a villain energy. You know, you're gonna grab them all of them. You are a whore. You are a bad friend. You are a liar. Mm-hmm. It's too many of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really hope she did not say this.
Yep, that's okay, T.I. What we do over here, if you stay continuing to join us, we like to get the facts. We break it down. We analyze it from a psychological view of what's happening. So don't worry.
She got to pick one villain spirit. You still a man. Like she done took up everything. Yeah, girl, leave some other ones for the rest of the villains.
Yeah,
she done took up everything. The dog.
Yeah. Yes.
And you know what I'm saying? Did you?
Okay. Right. Facts.
The dog.
The dog.
Yeah. Do I have to add that to the list? I don't know. I don't know. So I'm just saying, girl, you got to leave something for everybody else.
Yeah. Please.
I'm trying to see what I'm.
What's them stones that what's the name had from the Avengers? Taking all them stones.
Oh damn, I forgot.
All them stones.
They're gonna tell us in the chat. God don't bless no mess, especially this is whatever. Renee is giving Warlock. Oh my God, Infinity Stones. I know they came in. Infinity Stones.
You collecting all her Infinity Stones. Every last one. You can't have them all.
Oh my God, I hope she didn't say that. I haven't been able to find it, so they may be just pulling our leg on that one.
And
all right, baby, I'm about to go enjoy
receipts.
Myself and eat me some food. Sharice making me the strawberry.
Oh yeah, I got a lot of cooking to do tonight. It's called a strawberry. It looked like pie to me. Somebody say strawberry salad.
It's a strawberry pretzel thing. Did y'all see that?
Yeah. See, T likes sweet and salty, so this is right up her alley. It looks like a cheesecake, basically, like a strawberry cheesecake, but instead of a graham cracker crust,
strawberry. Let me see, strawberry pretzel.
Yeah, pretzel. It's pretzel, like butter.
Pretzel. Let me show y'all what Sharice gonna make me.
And she's seen it and she want it.
Okay, I like sweet and salty.
My daughter's fave. Yep.
Oh, for real?
Yep, that's what she said. Pretzel salad. That's what they call it. A salad. I was like,
Okay, let me show y'all. What she's gonna make me today. And Sharice be cooking her ass off, in case y'all want to know.
Yep, Priscilla said we've been making it for years. Yeah, so that's the pretzel. You crush them up, put the butter on them, you put them in the oven. Yep.
So you gotta crunch the pretzels up. That's sugar, that's butter. You put that in the oven for 10 minutes. That's cream cheese.
I don't like the way she was handling that.
Me either, girl. Put some gloves on.
I don't like
cream cheese and what else? Oh, whipped cream.
Yep. Then you gotta get the strawberry jello and the strawberries.
And strawberries are my universal sign, so I love strawberries.
Yes.
And then she put it on it, and then you put it.
She make the jello.
Oven. Oh yeah, make the jello.
Yep.
You gonna do a lot.
I know, but
I love strawberries.
You pour it on top. You got it set, so it'd be fine.
Got it set.
Yeah, you gotta go in the refrigerator.
Yes.
So then I can make dinner.
That's gonna be fire. Flour, that's gonna be fire. Oh, she's gonna be showing out tonight. I cannot wait, y'all.